far, far away, where Big Booty Man was once just a boy. We're happy to have you. The time for departure has come. We look forward to your return to Big Booty Land shortly, for you will be missed. Lift off in T-3, 2, 1.
I should probably go to bed. I should probably turn off my phone. I should quit while I'm ahead. I should probably leave you alone. Yeah, if I find out, baby, are you going for the ride? When I look into your eyes, I just wanna hold you all night. I should probably go to bed.
Well, somebody told me you had a boyfriend who looked like a girlfriend that I had invited you area last year. It's not confidential, but I got potential. Rushing around.
Because of you, I never stray too far from the sidewalk. Because of you, I learned to play on the safe side so I don't get hurt. Because of you.
Keep older, keep better, doing faster, makes us stronger than ever. After our work is never over. Keep older, keep better, doing faster, makes us stronger than ever. After our work is never over.
Because of you.
Keep older, keep better,
Success.
Because of you.
doing faster, makes us stronger.
Because of you.
Keep older, keep better.
Because of you.
Her sister was a witch! She's up all night to the sun. I'm up all night to get some. She's up all night for good fun. I'm up all night to get nothing. We're up all night to the sun. We're up all night to get some. We're up all night for good fun. We're up all night to get lucky.
Can you stay up all night? Fuck me till the daylight. 30 for 35. Can you stay up all night? Fuck me till the daylight. 30 for 35. Give me a man after midnight. Want somebody help me chase the shadows away. Give me a man after midnight. Take me through the darkness to the break of the day.
We'll all float on, okay. And we'll all float on, okay. And we'll all float on, okay. And we'll all float on anyway.
through the same shit every night. Oh, I, you always swear that it's shit's gonna change, but it never does.
I'm on one slow to happiness, and I know everything that's shining always gonna go away. I'll be fine once I get away. I'll be good.
It never does. You only say you love me when you're high. It's like we go through the same shit every night. You always swear this shit's gonna change, but it never does. You only say you love me when you're high.
Baby, class clown, I'll be the beauty queen. Tears, it's a new art form showing people I will reach. Yeah, you're so happy. Even when I'm smiling, now it's fear. Let's go down to the score. We're talking up like yeah.
Cap in a stem, catch a wave on us. Take a shot, make a friend, just enjoy the moment. Blue sky walking on these haters. Celebrate every day like a birthday. Good things come to those that wait up. Don't wait to jump in too long. Don't sleep, you gotta stay up.
And if I'm ever gonna move on, I'ma need some whiskey glasses, 'cause I don't wanna see the truth. She's probably making out on the couch right now with someone new. Yeah, I'ma need some whiskey glasses if I'm gonna make it through. I'ma be single, I'ma need a double shot of that heartbreak proof.
I'ma make the crowd go.
My name Mac Miller. Who the fuck are you? Well, my crew too live, but I ain't Uncle Luke. And I ain't no hipster, girl, I can make your hipster. From Pittsburgh, smoke papers or a swisher. Welcome to the campground chronicles. Looking out my mind it goes. I'm dodging obstacles, I gamble like the Bellagio. You got the roach, I'm heroin, 'cause everything I thought to go. Tight will leave it clean and fucking shiny, word of mop and glow. What am I now? What am I now? What if I'm someone I don't want around? I'm falling again, I'm falling again, I'm falling, falling.
'Cause there we are again on that little town street. You almost ran the red 'cause you were looking over at me. Wind in my hair, I was there, I remember it all too well. Hey, you call me up again just to break me like a promise. So casually cruel in the name of being honest. Now I crumble the piece of paper lying here 'cause I remember it all.
Is it true that if you don't use it, you lose it?
You used to get it in your fishnets, now you only get it in your night dress. Discarded all the naughty nights for niceness, landed in a very common crisis. Everything's in order in a black hole, nothing seems to pity is the past soul. That Bloody Mary's like an El Tabasco, remember when you used to be a rascal.
A, B, C, D, E, F. You and your mom and your sister and your job and your broke ass car and that's what you call. Fuck you and your friends that I'll never see again. Everybody but your dog, you can all fuck off.
The best you ever had, the best you ever had is just a memory and those dreams.
No, 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 no. A, B, C, D, E, F.
Raindrop, drop top, smoking, no cooking, the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Cooking up dope in the crock pot. Bad and bougie, bad. Cooking up dope with a Uzi. My niggas is savage, ruthless. We got got 30s and 100 rounds too. My bitch is bad and bullshit. Cooking up dope with a Uzi. My niggas is savage, ruthless. We got 30s and 100 rounds too.
Oh, take my breath away and make it last forever, babe. Do it now or never, babe. Take my breath away. Nobody does it better, babe. Take my breath.
Wherever you are, I believe that's the heart does go on. Once more, you open the door, and you're here in my heart, my heart.
Okay, I like it, Picasso.
See the line where the sky meets the sea, it comes to me. No one knows how far it goes. If the wind in my sail on the sea stays behind me, one day I'll know. If I go, there's just no telling how far I'll go.
She a gold digger, but she ain't messing with no broke niggas. Now I ain't saying she a gold digger, but she ain't messing with no broke niggas. Get down, girl, gon' head, get down. Get down, girl, gon' head, get down. Get down, girl, gon' head, get down. Get down, girl, gon' head. Cutie the bomb, met her at a beauty salon with a baby Louis Vuitton under her underarm. She said,
It's got the shine away. It's got the shine away.
but I'm looking for the one. Have you seen her? My psychic told me she had the Essex Serena, Trina, Gina for Lopez, 4 kids, and I gotta take all they bad ass.
I don't got no type. Nah. Bad bitches is the only thing that I like. You ain't got no life. Nah. Cups with the ice and we do this every night. Hey. I ain't check the price. I got it. I make my own money, so I spend it how I like. I'm just living life. Hey. Hey. And let my mama tell it, nigga, I ain't living right.
Calling up angels. Calling up angels. I'm calling up angels. Calling up angels.
15, there's still time for you. Time to buy
Here's a drive in a deep left field by Castellanos.
And I'll be anything you ask and more. Going, hey, it's not a miracle we needed. No, I wouldn't let you think so. Folded, 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 folded. Folded, 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 folded.
And I wish you were here. I wish you were here. And I wish you were here. I wish you were here. Even though you're gone, you're still in my mind. Though it's been so long since you said goodbye. But every night, I wish you were here. I wish you were here. Ooh, I love you when you do it like that. And when you're closer, give me the shivers. Oh baby, you wanna dance till the sunlight cracks. So when we say the party's over, then we'll bring it right back.
When the vibes are good, the rest don't matter. Till the pain will kill, the glass will shatter. There's a way, 'cause you and I remain the same.
I wish you were here.
Let the soul gravitate to the love, y'all.
Killing people, dying, children hurt, and you hear them crying. Can you practice what you preach? And would you turn the other cheek? Father, 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 help us. Get some guidance from above. These people got me questioning. Where is the love?
I told you to be patient, and I told you to be fine, and I told you to be balanced, and I told you to be kind. And in the morning I'll be with you, but it'll be a different time. 'Cause I'll be holding on to you, and I'll be holding on to you.
Where is the love?
Wrong with the world, mama. People living like they ain't got no mama.
I'm coming out. I want the world to know. I got to let it show. I'm coming out. I want the world to know. I got to let it show. I'm coming.
You can drive all night, looking for the answers in the pouring rain. You wanna find peace of mind, looking for the answers.
Cut it. Them bricks is way too high, you need to cut it. Your price is way too high, you need to cut it. Cut it, cut it, cut it, cut it, cut it, cut it, cut
Y'all
it.
shouldn't have let the world gas me. It's too late, cause I'm here to stay, and these girls know that I'm nasty. I sent her back to her boyfriend with my handprint on her ass cheek. City talking, we taking notes. Tell him all to keep making posts. Wish he could, but he can't get close. OG so proud of me that he choking up while he making toast. I'm the type that you can't control. Said I would, then I made it so.
Closing time. Open all the doors and let you out into the world. Closing time. Turn all of the lights on over every boy and every girl.
Fuck you, goodbye. You hurt me for the last time. It's time for me to move on. So fuck you and goodbye. I gave you love and I hate it. Yeah, all the time that I wasted. Fuck you, goodbye. You hurt me for the last time.
I know who I want to take me home. I know who I want to take me home.
people that are dying.
Let's get down to business to delete the Huns. Did they send your daughters when I asked for sons?
Success.
And it's okay. I tie my hands up to a chest so I don't fall that way. Yeah, I'm alright. I took a sip of something poison, but I hold on tight.
You betrayed me, and I know that you'll never feel sorry. But the way I heard, yeah, you talked to her when we were together. Loved you at your worst. That didn't matter. It took you 2 weeks to go off and date her. Guess you didn't cheat, but you're still a traitor. You're still a traitor. You're still a traitor.
Living in a haze, staying in a shade. All I do is sit around and wait for better days. I could use a break. Can I get an amen? All I do is sit around and wait for better days.
Beats in the drum like dum diddy day. I like the dirty rhythm you play. I wanna hear you calling my name like hey mama, mama, hey mama. Beats in the drum like dum diddy day. I know you want it in the worst way. I wanna hear you calling my name like hey mama, mama, hey mama. We are never ever ever getting back together. We are never ever ever getting back together. You go talk to your friends, talk to my friends, talk to me. But we are never ever ever getting back together. Drum like dum diddy day. I like the dirty rhythm you play. I wanna hear you calling my name like hey mama, mama, hey mama. We called it off again last night,
We give him the game she plays to say I want something else to get me through this. Said he's on kind of life. Baby, baby, I want something else. I'm not listening when you say goodbye. I know I'm fucked up. I'm just a loser. Shouldn't be with ya. Guess I'm a quitter while you're out there drinking. I'm just a thinker.
we go! Good morning to absolutely everybody here. Let's get ourselves ready because, guys, we got the 7:30 a.m. press release wave coming out here in just a moment. 7:30 a.m. press release wave on the way in. And hopefully, again, we are about to see some nice profits. So, right now at this time, we do have FSLY as kind of like the top play that we're focusing on. But let's see if there's anything that kind of stands up. Let's see if there's anything that kind of goes a little crazy. See if there's a stock that kind of goes a little nuts right here. Looking to see if we get anything big. NITO. I'm just kind of bouncing around real quick, guys. I want to find if anything takes on off. If nothing spikes, if nothing goes crazy, if nothing goes wild, you know what? We can talk about this entire day, but if we can start off with a nice spike and a nice rip, I love that. Love it. Right now here, traders, FSLY. That is the best play so far, FSLY. Now, FSLY as well, just a little heads up for everyone. This is the play right here that did have an amazing earnings last night. So that's an amazing earnings. Let's just see, though, if anything else is kind of picking up some steam right now at 7:30. If not, no big deal. We could take this time to get prepared. Just staying ready in case anything does spike. NITO had that quick rip and run, came right back on down. SRXH, let me take a look. SRXH. 14-cent stock. Personally, not for me. Personally, not my type of play. I know NITO had some news. That one, again, had a spike and dump. That's right here over on Fox Runner. You guys can see the 3-star press release, NITO. Basically, quick spike, quick dump. I think right now we're fine. I think right now we are absolutely fine. I think right now we're absolutely good, so we can take a moment here. Let's just take a second. How's everyone feeling today? What's today, Thursday? I feel like this week is flying by. We are coming on down to the end of the week right now. Thursday, getting ourselves absolutely pumped, absolutely excited, absolutely ready. Getting ourselves jacked on up here in the warm weather of Florida. Oh, baby. Guys, you ready to go? If you guys are, smash that thumbs on up right here. Show me that you're here. Drop a GIF in the chat room. Hit me with a good old... I got a big day today. Very, very big day. My day today consists of, I believe today I'm going to win on my stock trades, but then I'm going to go to a go-kart place. And I'm just going to keep buying go-kart laps until I break the record. That's my day. That's the planned day I have. You know, my wife, she's out doing her job. She's doing her nursing job. She's going to come home later and say, how was your work day? And I said, it was great. I spent 6 hours driving go-karts until I broke the record. She's going to say, oh, well, that's sweet. You know, great job, honey. And I'm going to say thank you so much. Let's get ready for a big day ahead. Let's get ready to make some money. Again, we do have set here today a $2,000 goal. That's where we're at on this time. $2,000 goal. We have been over this week so far. Monday, we traded. We made about $500. Tuesday, we traded. We made about $1,900. Wednesday, we traded. Yesterday, we made $1,400. Today, we're looking to trade. But we are, again, looking to be able to make this money. We're looking to be able to make this profit of $2,000 on this day. That's what we're doing. $2,000 is the goal. All right. So, again, the big question is where and how. Traders, the easiest thing to do starting on offense. Let's just go through the top gainers on this day. LHSW. Do I want or do I care or do I need LHSW right here? To be frank with you, I am not the biggest fan of playing stocks that are only 30 cents. Also, LHSW isn't near its high of the day just yet. LHSW needs to probably break through 35 cents and start getting some hype. Regardless, I'm probably not going to touch this one today. I don't like playing stocks that are this tiny. I don't like playing stocks that don't have much movement. I don't like playing stocks that I need to buy 10,000 shares to make a penny move. I don't like doing that. It's just not my style. So LHSW, this is a play that, again, we will keep our eyes peeled on, but not my favorite. FSLY, this play did have a good earnings last night. This play went from the price of $9 and shot up towards around the price of $12 and is now trying to push on up towards around $14. We are having about a $5 move right now over on FSLY. Not a bad play at all. Not a bad play in any sort of way. What's the only thing that kind of sucks about this stock? The float is so big. Ladies and gentlemen, FSLY has a 137 million in float stock. This stock is so large, it's going to be relatively slow, most likely during the day. In pre-market, you might get a little bit of movement, but during the actual day, it's going to be very slow. And that just kind of brings me to my next point. What stands out to me about this pre-market today? Traders, 17 million in float, 13 million in float, 137 million float, 10 million float, 100 million float, 30 million in float, 167 million in float. I don't see many plays at this time. I don't see many stocks at this time that are low float runners. We have ELPW, but again, that's all the way down towards like the number 10 play. I don't see anything just yet that is a top 5 gainer that has less than 5 million in float. So that's also another reason why right now at this time, things are a little bit slower. Things are a little bit more bad because we don't have any low float runner just yet. Now, obviously, traders, it's early. Obviously, right here, team, we're keeping our eyes peeled. Obviously, again, we have another, hour, 2 hours before the day even starts. So we got a lot of time to find that next rip, that next run, that next spike, that next climb. Just starting things on off, though, guys, I do want to let you guys know that my position box is completely empty on this day. You guys can see I'm 0 out of 0 so far. I do not have any orders on this day just yet either. 0 out of 0. And I have not located any shorts just yet on this day either. I'm 0 out of 0 as well. So I just want to kind of start off today, right now at this moment, 7:30 in the morning, saying at this time, there's no big spiker. At this time, I'm not in on anything. And at this time, I don't have any orders either. Traders, right now, I'm just sitting back at this moment. I'm looking good. I'm just chilling. It's, again, an absolutely beautiful Thursday morning. We got margaritas getting whooped up in the back right now. We're going to pass them out to everyone here. So, again, it's going to be a good, absolutely awesome way to kick off our day here. And things are about to be exciting. But I do believe that we need to take the next, 9 minutes or so. Before 7:45, we might get a little press release wave. And let's just fully prepare. Let's just see, fully, are we going to get any sort of big ripping, running, spiking, and climbing? So we've already taken a little look over on trade ideas right here. LHSW, not really getting any hype. SGN, guys, I'll be frank with you. It's moving. I'm not the biggest fan of stocks that are only 30 cents. They're just too tiny for me. A big move on a 30-cent stock is like a 5-cent move. A stock goes from 30 cents to 35 cents, and everyone's like, it's up, 80%. I just don't like that. So I will say SGN is moving. It's definitely still worth your time, but at the same time, not my favorite. FSLY, I do think that this is the best press release from last night. It's an earnings report, but it is a very large float play. Most likely, the best trade here would be a short if you short it around 15 bucks. So if SFLY can spike up towards around 15 bucks, the best play would be a short around that $15 area. Okay? Everything else a little bit weaker. So let's go over towards, again, Fox Runner. Let's go over to Fox Runner right now, and let's just make sure that everything is on the same page. So we have LHSW, SGN, FSLY, CHOW, GNLN, WORX. We are all good. Notice again, 30-cent stock, 32-cent stock, 60-cent stock, 23-cent stock. We know, again, the floats have been a little bit larger as well. Best thing for us to do right now is let's wait. Let's wait until 7:45, see if we get any press releases. Let's wait until, again, we come on out, with a little bit more hype and momentum. Now, I will say probably one of the best press releases, though, is still SGN. Just because SGN, guys, is not my favorite type of play, doesn't mean you guys don't need to like it. Right, so SGN did come out with a 13G filing for over 1 million shares, a United pre-market surging. So again, it did have a 13G filing. A 13G filing, off the top of your head, boom, what is it? A 13G filing is when another company, another person, another entity, whatever you want to say, purchases more than 5% of the public shares. So if there's another person or another company or whatever, if they purchase more than 5% of the public shares, that is where a 13G filing comes on out. So SGN did just get a large investment. And again, that large investment right there is leading towards this nice spike. 13G filing over on SGN. But that's probably the best thing that we're seeing at this moment. Let's again take a step back though. Let's go over to the analyst alerts. As we go over to the analyst alerts and scroll ourselves on down, let's make sure that we're all good. So, this right here, traders. First it was gold. Now it could be what? Guys, this is something I think is very important. I do want to take some time spending this. energy ETFs, energy stocks. Now, again, what does energy stocks mean, guys? Energy, I used to think of like energy as basically only being like electricity, right? You know, you're an energy, you're electricity. It has to do with like, you know, power. Yeah, yes, that's true. But again, power is not just electricity. Power could be oil. Energy is gas. Energy is these type of plays. Right now, if you guys take a look, energy plays are getting ready, it seems like, for a bullish move. Everyone, please listen to this right now. Energy stocks are picking up steam. And this is a great little example right here. It says gold ETF, where we basically had this U-shaped pattern, this little handle, and explosion. This is what we call a cup and handle pattern. A cup and handle pattern is exactly what it sounds like. A cup, a handle, and a breakout. You guys ever have a little coffee cup? Coffee cup. You have a cup, you have the little handle, and then guess what? That looks just like this. Cup, handle, then in stocks you get a breakout. Cup, handle, then you get a nice breakout. So why could energy stocks shine like gold? Well, energy demand is exploding. Creating parallels to gold's role is a scarce, valuable resource. Global electricity use is projected to grow by 3.3% in 2025 and 3.7% in 2026, more than twice the rate of the overall energy demand, fueled by electrification, industrial growth, air conditioning, and especially data centers. So let's just take a second here, guys. What's one of the biggest things that we need to understand? We need to understand that the amount of AI, the amount of data centers, the amount of strain on the grid. Now, what do I mean by that? Strain on the grid. Traders, this is one of the first times in history that we are ever seeing that our technology is more advanced than our infrastructure. Usually what happens is we have our infrastructure and we don't make things that can maximize our infrastructure. We are creating something right now, artificial intelligence, that we can't even see the best of it because our electricity, our infrastructure, our grid isn't strong enough to handle that. Does that make sense, everyone? So it's kind of crazy to be like, hey, we have AI. We have these amazing chips. We have these incredible data centers. We could push AI to new limits, but our infrastructure isn't strong enough to be able to power that, which is why nuclear has been so strong, which is why right now energy could get so strong. So basically, if you guys want to take a look at like, what do we have here? We have gold. Right there's the gold ETF. We have silver. There's the silver ETF. And then, of course, as you guys can see right here, we have XLE. XLE, guys, this could just be starting. This could just be starting right here, where we do have XLE going from 45 to 55. Imagine if you found gold, let's say, from the price of 300 to 350. Guys, that's pretty big. 300 to 350, that's pretty awesome. 400, 450, 500. Imagine if you had an entry all the way down here. Well, this is kind of like something that like could be very similar. This initial rip, this initial pop, this initial climb could be something similar to right here, XLE. This initial rip, this initial pop, this initial climb. You know what I'm saying? So XLE is essentially the energy ETF, which should be similar to the gold ETF, which should be similar to the silver ETF. So I do want every single person, I'm not saying put your life savings into this, but I'm saying be aware of it in 2026. Be aware of what could happen. Be aware that energy plays usually go up when there's fears of recessions. Energy plays could go up when we have all these data centers being built. Energy plays could be going on up when whatever. Guys, make sure that you are aware of these. Make sure that you guys are watching these. Make sure you guys are being smart. Crazy Trader, NBIL. NBIL, I'll check it on out. Again, make sure you put an alert and put it in the right, put a money sign in front of it. So money sign in front of NBL and an alert just so we know what you're referring to. But again, always appreciate the alerts. So we do have XLE as one of those top plays. Traders, little heads on up as well. Software stocks. Software stocks are continuously getting dominated. Guys, we are seeing NDB, Palantir, Snow. We're seeing Now. We are seeing Adobe. We are seeing CrowdStrike. We are seeing all these software plays still getting destroyed. Guys, software plays are down more than they've ever been. But it is like an over-exaggeration, I believe. I personally believe it. I believe that this is an over-exaggeration. Remember, what's happening right here? Well, people are getting so scared of AI. Guys, AI is so strong, it's so powerful. Anything that you want, we could just code it. Guys, but that's not true, right? You could say, hey, code me trade ideas. And they could give you a shell. You could code it, but you're not actually getting the data provided. You're not getting, again, all the APIs. You're not getting the New York Stock Exchange data. You're not getting the NASDAQ data. You're not getting real-time quotes. You could, again, code whatever you want as a big empty shell. But that doesn't mean you're all of a sudden, taking away hundreds of millions of dollars from a company. So the thing is that I want you guys to understand right here is that, again, sure, AI might be able to code a shell, but it can't provide the data. So again, when we're seeing stocks like Snow going all the way from 278 down towards 150, and we're seeing Palantir go all the way from, again, 209 to 136, almost a 45% drop, right? I want you guys to realize here that, like, some of these plays, they're probably amazing dip buys, and I want you guys to be ready for them. I want you guys to be ready for them. Little heads on up, traders. We did have, again, our jobs data yesterday. Our jobs data, full jobs data summary. What we have here, this marks the second largest negative revision since the 2009 financial crisis, behind, again, 902,000. As a result, the total jobs growth for the full 2025 was revised sharply lower than the original estimate of 584,000. So basically what we're in right now, team, is what they call a low hire, but low fire economy. So what do I mean by that, traders? Right now at this moment, we are not having many jobs created. We are not having many opportunities at this moment. But we're also seeing a lot of companies are not letting people off. So it's weird. It's almost like, guys, like the way I'm thinking about this market right now is I'm thinking about this market almost as like the housing market. The housing market is that there are people, right? The housing prices are up very high, right? We all know that housing has been very high for the last 5-6 years now. Now, the thing is, there are not many buyers at this moment for housing. So people are like, oh, there's not many buyers. Guess what? The housing market's going to come crashing on down. But no one's selling either. So there's not many buyers, so people think the housing market's going to collapse. Oh, again, there's not many buyers, but not many people are selling. So the thing is, people don't want to buy because prices are high, but people don't want to sell because if they sell, then they have to go buy another high-priced house. So it's just very stale. It's very boring right now in the housing market. It's almost the same exact thing when we come to the jobs report here. The jobs report is, oh, guess what? There's going to be a recession, guys. Not many people are getting hired. Low jobs are being created. That's going to be a recession. No, because no one's getting fired. If we had no jobs being created and we had record layoffs, that's different, right? Hey, no jobs being created and everyone's getting fired. That's a recession category. That's a recession formula. But we're having not many people getting hired, but no one's really getting fired either. So it's basically the same thing. It's just stale. It's boring. There's not really, again, too much to fear. It sounds scary, but unless, again, everyone starts getting fired, there's really not too much to worry about. Okay? I just want to make sure that you guys understand that. What else do we have here, traders? Serious credit card delinquency. Again, maybe just a little fun thing right there. These stocks have dropped the most in 2026. So traders, check this out. You guys ask yourself, which ones will keep on falling? And which ones are the perfect dip buy opportunity? Guys, Palantir down 22% in 2026. Robinhood down 24% in 2026. We have App, the number one play of 2024. We have CrowdStrike. We have Coinbase. We have a lot of plays. We have Berkshire Hathaway down 20% in 2026. So basically what we have here, traders, there's a lot of popular plays that are getting beat up right now. And the thing is, I know you see a play get beat up and it's scary. You see a play get beat up and you say, oh man, the stock sucks. But the thing is though, most likely in the next 6 months to the next 12 months, these will be back at record highs. And that's when you're going to like them. That's the issue with stock traders. With stock traders is right now, you have like Robinhood down 24%. You have a 24% discount. And again, some investors will say, I like Robinhood. I'm going to buy it. Other people say, Robinhood sucks. It's down 24%. And then guess what? They wait until it goes all the way back up to the record highs. And then they say, you know what? I love Robinhood. If you like Robinhood, buy it when it's down 24%, not when it's at its highs. If you like Coinbase, buy it now when it's down 28%, not when it's at its highs. If you like App, buy it when it's down 30%, not when it's at its highs. Traders, do you know how crazy that sounds? It's almost like this. It's almost like it's almost like you walking through Walmart and you want to get a plasma screen TV. You want to get a big 60-inch TV. And again, you see a TV for $1,000, a 65-inch TV, and you say, I want that one. And the employee comes over to you. The Walmart guy walks over and he says, hey, I'm going to help you out. We have the same exact TV, same exact thing, but it's right there for 30% off. This would be like you turning to him and you saying, I don't want the dog shit TV. I don't want the one that's 30% off. And he goes, no. He goes, no. There's nothing wrong with the TV. It's the same exact TV. It's just on sale. Same exact TV on sale. No, I want the $1,000 TV. That's the better one. Guys, just because, again, Robinhood is down 24% doesn't mean it's a bad stock. It means it's down 24%. This is probably the time you want to jump in. Same exact thing, Palantir. Hey, I love Palantir. Well, let's not love Palantir when it's the most expensive. Let's really love Palantir when it's the cheapest. You know what I mean? So again, and I'm not saying buy every single play right now. I'm saying do your due diligence, do your research, understand that, So, things that I just want you to be as a smarter and better trader. What else do we have here, traders? Kathy Wood from ARK Investment Transactions. So Kathy Wood actually just bought Hood, just bought FIG, just bought BLSH, just bought Shopify, just bought Circle. So again, from ARK Investments, Kathy Wood just made some purchases yesterday. We also do have, again, sold Unity, sold PINS, sold PD, GTLB. So again, it's always great to know what these large hedge fund traders are doing. It's always great to know like what these guys are doing at this time, just so again we can kind of stay on top of it. Uber is a big stock to watch in 2026. Uber has it all. Now it's just patience. Guys, fundamentally speaking, Uber is one of the best companies out there. It does have robust core business growth, margin expansion, exploding free cash flow, long-term option AVs in the innovation market. We are seeing operating income at all-time highs. Uber is sitting as fundamentally one of the best companies to invest in at this moment. It is down from $100 down towards $70. So the thing is, just because it has, again, like this, this little pullback right here, doesn't mean it's a bad stock. Could be an amazing play. It's just keeping you aware of these plays definitely have some great opportunities behind them. We did have the FSLY earnings. Here's the FSLY earnings, guys. They do absolutely fantastic. And then we're kind of getting more into today, right? We had, again, NVCR. We had this morning, a CROX. We did have NOTE. We did have a lot of earnings here, guys, and a lot of press releases, but we didn't see anything to explode just yet. Look at this. BBIO came out with positive top-line phase 3 data. What was that one? I just kind of blanking out real quick. BBIO. BBIO. Positive top-line data, $75 up to $86. This one's a pretty good play. BBIO. I didn't even recognize that until I just found that over on Fox Runner. This one could easily spike all the way up towards around probably $100 today. So 20 minutes ago, BBIO, this is probably the best press release I see so far this morning. Phase 3 top-line results show statistical significant improvements. That's a great press release, BBIO. So that's pretty great all around. So I would say, again, BBIO, probably the best play that I see you guys focusing on. Now, I also see a couple people saying, hey, Deck, how come INMB didn't go nuts? It had great news, at least I thought so. Let me check it out. INMB, that play, why didn't it go nuts? Let me go over here. Let me check out the news. Let me type in INMB. What was the news this morning? 7:10 a.m. Let's read it together. So let me again click this link, bring it on up. It says INMB announces FDA alignment on phase 2 pathway for early all-time diseases. So why didn't this play go nuts? I don't see anything that's too crazy about this play. What would make this play go crazy? Does it say it has positive phase 2 or phase 3 results? Does it say that, again, it has, reached its endpoints? Does it say it has cured? Does it say that it says it has alignment with the FDA? That's not even FDA approval. It doesn't even say it has FDA approval. It says they have the alignment. So basically, let's break it down to the most simple elementary version ever. I'm INMB, and I says, hey, INMB, FDA, we are going to do what you guys want us to do. You guys happy with that? FDA says, yeah, we want it like this. Okay, we're going to make it like this. Okay, we're aligned. Great. Then again, we'll make sure we get approved in the future. Like, why would this press release be so great? It's not FDA approval, it's FDA alignment. Hey, we're on the same page. It's not, again, phase 2, phase 3 results. It's integrated phase 2, phase 3. It's not positive results. It's not endpoints. It's not, curing anything. It just says, hey, we're aligned with the FDA. Hey, we're going to work with the FDA. No approval, no results, no nothing. So the thing is, I can understand, and again, I'm making it very basic and very elementary, but just because it has the word phase 2 doesn't mean it's good. Just because it has the word, FDA doesn't mean it's good. That's not FDA approval. That's not positive phase 2. That's not reaching endpoints. That's not, again, showing us any drug results. So again, want to make sure that you guys are all set here. So we will see here over on this play. Click on the news on Fox Runner first page. What do we have here for INN? Let me go back to this real quick. For INMB, what time did that stock come out? 7 a.m. Let me see if I can find it. And again, if you're saying, oh, it got a 7 o'clock at 7:10 here. Let me see here. INMB. Scrolling on down. So again, why is it, highlighter? Why is it, a 3-star, 4-star word? What do we have here? And Rich confirms. Ooh, okay, hold on a second. Is this a different one? Let me grab this. Let me grab this real quick. So INMB, it's still the same press release. It does actually have the word endpoints, but it's saying it's registering. It's a registration for its endpoints. So basically, I can understand, what you mean. I can understand why you're looking for it. So again, why does it have a 4-star word? Because it does have the word endpoints. Why is it showing up as a hot keyword? Because it does have the word phase. It does have the word FDA. The thing is, you still got to slightly read them. I understand why you're saying this. I understand, why you're bringing it on up. But again, it's almost like this is a very tricky press release. It's a tricky press release. It's not approval on FDA. It's alignment with the FDA. It's not positive results on phase trial. It's integrated its phases. It's not saying that it has reached endpoints. It's saying it's registering its endpoints. So it's almost like, it has every single keyword with every little hint of hey, trying to trick you. That's almost what it is. It's like it has hot keywords, but they're not actual, it's not actually what it means. Hey, we have FDA alignment. That's not approval. Hey, we have phase, integration. Well, that's not results. Hey, we're going to have endpoints. Well, we're registering for them. It's like the smallest little things that can change an entire press release. But again, I get what you're saying. I understand why Fox Runner brought it up on 3-star words because, again, it's based off the words. It's just those kind of pre-words that you guys have to, definitely check out real quickly. All right, team. I want to get my first trade on the day. BBIO. BBIO is the best press release I see so far today, guys. Little heads on up. So BBIO is the best press release I see so far today. There is nothing better than BBIO. That is positive phase 3 data. That is, again, the best of the best that I see at this time. So I'm going to take a screenshot of that off Fox Runner here and just kind of share that real quick. BBIO is the best PR and stock I see so far this morning. Now, just a little heads on up here, traders. We do have the 8 a.m. press release kicking on off in the next 2 minutes. At any moment, we could see something spike. At any moment, we could see something take on off. At any moment, we could see something rip and run. Now, traders, someone tell me, what has the strategy been over the last few days? Over the last few days, what has been the typical stock move? Let's say news comes on out. Tell me what happens. What is the typical stock move that 9 out of 10 stocks have been doing? It's been pretty simple. Stock goes on a massive rip and run. News comes on out. Stock goes on a pop and it dumps right back on down. That's it, right? It's either A. Remember, these are your options. A, you see the news right away. You buy right away. B, you don't buy right away. You go and locate shorts. C, you wait for the stock to spike, to dump, and then you look for a dip buy after about a 40% drop. So the best thing that you can do is either watch, again, Fox Runner very closely here. Either buy when you really like a play. We have positive results. We have reached endpoints. We have FDA approval. You buy right away on a low float play. Or you wait for the spike, you locate shorts, and then you get ready for the short. Or if a stock does explode, You wait for, again, the stock to fall about 40% from its bottom to its top, 40% pullback, and then you get a dip buy. So it's been the same thing almost over and over and over again. Okay? Guys, let's get ready to rock. Again, I don't have any entries. I'm waiting for the 8 o'clock press release wave. Once 8 o'clock comes on out, we'll be all set, ready to go. Yep, EVMN. I still like EVMN a lot today, guys. EVMN, I will say if EVMN starts getting back above, I would even say like $29.50, this could easily start squeezing back up to $33. EVMN is a play every single person should write down. On Tuesday, they had positive endpoints. This is a play I definitely would want you guys to be aware of. It's going to be a little slower during pre-market. Let's focus on right now. We do have, again, let's see here, strategic placement. UAVS comes out with news all the time, then kind of spikes and dumps. We do have new CLDI. I'm looking for the quick spiker, guys. We have the word acquire, ONCO. ONCO getting a little hype. We do have receive successful payments from NASA. Guys, MNTS, this is a repeat press release. MNTS actually already had this press release earlier this week. MNTS, if this one spikes, get ready to short it. Because MNTS, guys, if this one spikes, get ready to short it. It already came out with this press release. This would be a repeat press release. So basically, again, if this one does take on off, short it right back on down, okay? So I do think MNTS, guys, just a little heads on up. Anything above $6 would most likely just be a quick little shorting opportunity because I think it's just going to be a little spike and a little dump. So I would even just, I'm just going to put some orders in up near around like 620, 630, any spike over on MNTS, I'm going to short it right back on down. Little heads on up for you guys. Just because I know that's a repeat press release. So MNTS, I am putting orders. Anything above $6 on a quick little pop, I'm going to short right back on down. What else do we have here? We do have PODC, talks about record-breaking revenue. PODC, we do have approval on phase 3. Remember, approval is not results. We have approval, which means we can go ahead and do it. JDZG, trying to worth watching a little bit. JDZG, keeping our eyes peeled on it. I don't think we have anything taking off just yet. You know, again, I know MNTS looks the best. MNTS right here, guys. 3-star word. Does have all these keywords. Momentous. Receives. What are we receiving? Payment. What are we getting payment for? A successful what? Contract from, again, the U.S. Air Force. MNTS sounds like the best press release in the world. But little do people know that this press release already came out. Guys, this press release came out yesterday. So MNTS, this is a repeat. It's the same exact press release they already came out with. So the thing is, when companies do that, it's basically just trying to get a quick little spike and dump. Like a lot of times, like press releases will come out with a repeat press release when a stock spikes and it doesn't get as much hype as like the company feels like it should. So it puts it out again to try to bring more attention to it. But a lot of times it just goes on quick spike and quick dump. So if this one does spike above $6 or so, gets a little rip and run, I'm going to look to short it just because it is a repeat press release. What do we have here? Rain, R-A-I-N. Nope. I don't know if we have anything taken on off just yet, guys. Do you guys see anything taken on off? I know ONCO is acquiring, right? ONCO acquires an AI-powered humanoid robots company. I will say, guys, when you acquire another company, it usually does lead to a spike. And why is that? Because when you acquire another company, you are now gaining that company's assets. You are now gaining that company's buildings, their employees, all of their tools, all of their machinery, all their everything, their factories. When you acquire a company, your company is now going to be more valuable. If you spend $2 million to buy buildings and acquire a company, now your company is $2 million richer. So the thing is, that should be reflected on the stock's price. So a lot of times, yes, you will see quick little spikes and rips and runs when a stock acquires another company here. But those are the big ones here. You know, we do have PODC. I'm not doing too much just yet. I don't think anything big at 8 o'clock just yet, guys. Nothing too big at 8 o'clock. I was looking for MNTS shorts above $6. This is what I was looking for. Quick spike, quick dump. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to cancel my short orders. MNTS, canceling my short orders right here on stream with you guys, just because I'm not going to get filled. But whenever you see a repeat press release, it always leads to quick spike because some people think it's new, and then it dumps all the way right back on down. Just always keep that in your back of your mind, guys, for this point on. If a press release already came out from yesterday, it's going to spike and dump. Goes on a big rip and run, comes crashing right back on down nearly every time. Little merger agreement. VRME coming out with a little bit. Guys, VRME starting to go on a quick little spike right here. VRME just came out with a brand new press release. Does have, again, the word agreement. VRME starting to get a little bit of hype. Let me, again, just get ready to acquire or get some shares on the short side. In case $4 for, again, 6,000 shares here. Let's see if I can get approved. Guys, VRME, I am approved to be able to short this play. Is this one going to be able to get any sort of little spike back on up over on VRME? Let's see what's going to happen over here over on VRME at this time. VRME, I'm just looking for quick spikes and quick dumps. Security, did I not get located? The stock, again, VRME did have a merger agreement. Just went on a quick spike and just went on a quick dump. Okay, now I'm accepted over on some shorts. If this one, again, gets a little spike on up towards 141, 143, 144. I'm going to put some short orders in the 140s over on VRME. Stock's trying to get a little bit of hype. Stock's trying to get a little bit of action here. VRME just went from, again, 113 up to 160. If we get a little pop back up to the 140s, I'll look for a short. VRME did just come out with, again, the word agreement. VRME, Open World and Verify Me signed an agreement. Open World agreement. Open World agreement. So VRME does have, again, a quick little press release that did come on out. I will look to try to short this play if this stock could ever shoot back up towards the 140s. But basically, what has this week been? This week has been either A, you find a hot press release and the stock spikes 100, 200, 300%, which is great. But we haven't seen that. We've seen most plays go on quick little spikes and then plays come crashing all the way back on down. It's been easier to short, hasn't it? It's been easier to short than it has been to go on the long side. So I'm just going to put orders next to 150 resistance and short that play if it comes back up towards around 150. Sound good? Just because I'm just sticking with, what I've seen. Well, what have I seen? I've seen a lot of rips and runs and a lot of dumps right back on down. If we do get a little bit of a pop and we can short these plays right back on down, we'll go after it. Also, a little heads on up. ONCO. I did not realize that. Thank you for the heads on up, everyone. This is very important. ONCO right now is actually halted at this time. So ONCO, this stock right here at this moment, this stock is actually halted. Now, what do I mean by that? This stock did come out with news this morning, okay? ONCO had news this morning. It is not going to be available to trade until 8:30. Now, that could be very big for us, right? That could be a very big press release. So let's, number one, go back to what was the press release. Everyone go back over to ONCO. So everyone go to your search right here. Let's go back over towards ONCO. Type that in. And now what do we have here, traders? You could see it right here. Most recent news. So you can see it right there. But let's just click news right here. And ONCO did have this press release where it's to acquire, right? ONCO is going to acquire a robotics company. Okay. Now the thing is, this stock is halted at this time, which means no one can trade it. It's 1 million in float. It's a stock acquiring a pretty hot topic right now, a robotics company. Let's make sure every single person is aware of the pure fact that ONCO is going to be getting unhalted at 8:30, and this one might be able to steal the show. This one might be able to take on off. We have a stock right here that no one can play. It's 1 million in float, gets unhalted in 20 minutes after acquiring a robotics company. Hey, I would say let's keep our eyes peeled on that one. Wouldn't you guys agree? So let's, again, continue to stay smart. Let's wait and watch. And we'll see what that one is going to do. Right now, I do have, orders open on FRME in case that one spikes up towards around 140. And we're going to be all set, guys. It's 8:09 a.m. No trades for the kid just yet. No trades for, again, the guy at this moment. Right now, I'm sitting back, waiting, watching, seeing where, again, this momentum is going to push us on up here. And we are going to be all set, ready to rock and roll. Now, I do, guys, little heads on up. I do just want to let you guys know, I do have to take a quick 5-minute phone call at the time of 8:15. So at 8:15, it's only going to be like a 4 to 5 minute phone call. I just do need to take that. I couldn't reschedule it, unfortunately. It's not going to be long. It's going to be 4 to 5 minutes at most. And then we will get ready for the next press release wave coming up at 8:30. But right now here, traders, we still got about 5 minutes until I got to take that call. And we are all set, ready to rock and roll. So let's actually see this real quick. What about ONCO shorts? ONCO. Let's dive into this play a little bit. We know that this is going to be a stock that is going to be what? Is going to get unhalted. Now, could this one pick up some fire? How high can this go up to? Let's think of the bull case. Bull case means like the bullish case. Bull case means, again, the hot case, the case that has potential. I think the bull case over on ONCO would be the 200-day moving average. 344, 345, right? Now, if it breaks through that area, the next big area would be up towards around $4. Can everyone see this, Mark? Can everyone see right next to that $4 area? That looks the best area for a short. This is where I would feel the most confident. Because look what we have at this moment. If you guys take a look over on ONCO, right? Take a look over on the daily chart, extend it slightly. Extend the daily chart slightly, and would every single person agree with me that you guys could find some absolutely incredible reversals right next to $4? So if I took a look over on ONCO right here, traders, I would say, where are there strong reversal areas? There's a strong reversal right there, right next to $4. Here's a strong resistance right there at $4. Here's, again, some strong resistance at $4. Here's some strong resistance at $4. Here's some strong resistance at $4. Then we could also flip the script and say, guys, look what also happened. We also had $4 support. 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 So traders, look how many times we have hit $4. So what most likely is going to happen? Most likely the next main resistance line is probably going to be right around $4. That's going to be the best area over on ONCO. So I just want you guys to be able to clearly see that. So if ONCO opens on up, goes on a massive spike, goes on a massive rip and run, we do want to let you guys realize $4 is where the trouble is going to be at. So I'm going to post that on social media real quick, just to make sure that you guys are all set. You guys are all good. ONCO halted from strong news. If this stock does pop, $4 is a major reversal area, right? And that's AKA resistance. So that's what I want you guys to be on top of, all right? Make sure that you guys are all set. Make sure you guys are all ready to rock and roll. And ONCO is going to be that hot play. All right, traders. Hey, as I said, everyone give me 3 minutes right now. I do got to take this quick phone call. I will be right back on the mic and we'll be all ready to rock and roll. I am going to cancel right now as I'm on this phone call my other positions over on VRME. Let's just keep our eyes peeled on ONCO. Ladies and gentlemen, I will be back on the mic in just a moment. Grab a cup of coffee, go to the bathroom, walk your dog. We'll be right back in just a moment. I'll see you guys back here in a second.
I think it's time we stop. Children, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. Stop. Hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going. We better stop. Hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going. We better stop. Now, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. Stop. Hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. Every time we stop, children, what's that sound?
I don't know shit about fun.
Yeah. Ride with the mob, Allah, check you and me, and do your job. Berg is the name, been ballin' to the chain, phone up for the watch, Prezi plain Jane, Lamborghini chain, rest in peace, I'm my superior. Every man is like a feed a village in Liberia. DMC taking pictures, post at my hysteria. Mama see me all BT and start tearing up. I'm start killing niggas, how'd you get that tripe? I attended Harlem picnics where you risk your life. Uncle used to skim work, selling nicks at night. I was only 8 years old, watching Nick at night. Uncle's like a was in that bathroom bucket. Back to his bed, oh, daddy don't cut him. Suicidal thoughts brought to me with no advisory. He was bitching, now he's selling beans, now ivory.
24 hours to go. I wanna be sedated.
nothing to do, no way to go home. I won't be sedated. Just get me to the airport, put me on a plane. Hurry, 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 before I go insane. I can't control my fingers, I can't control my brain. Oh no, oh, 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 oh.
He was playing games, got you dancing in the middle of the club. Got you dancing in the middle of the club. I know what you chasing, you can only get this feeling from a thug. You can only get this feeling from a thug. Tears falling and it's licking in your cup. All you really want is love. Baby, all you really want is love. Only talk to bosses, independent, can't be fucking with a scrub. But I know you can't be fucking with a scrub.
I won't be sedated.
I don't really care if you cry. I don't really shouldn't have a lie. Should've saw the way she looked me in my eyes. She said, baby, I am not afraid to die. Push me to the edge, all my friends are dead. Push me to the edge, all my friends are dead. Push me to the edge, all my friends are dead. Push me to the edge.
Babe, I'm wrong. Should've done better than this. Please, I'll be strong. I'm finding it hard to resist.
No woman, no cry. No woman, no cry. No woman, no cry. No woman, no cry.
Save me, I'm lost. Oh Lord, I've been waiting for you.
No woman, no cry.
Show me what I'm looking for. Show me what I'm looking for.
No woman, no cry.
Said, son, can you play me a memory? I'm not really sure how it goes, but it's sad and it's sweet, and I knew it complete when I wore a younger man's clothes.
Why you not here with me? Can you break bread with me? Why you switch phone numbers like clothes? Why you can't answer me? Yeah, cause I got more. Why you not here with me? Can you break bread with me? Why you switch phone numbers like clothes? Why you can't answer me?
And I know I'm forgiving, love away, but I want someone love me, I need someone needs me. Cause it don't feel right when it's late at night, it's just me and my dreams. So I want someone love, that's what I fucking want. These days are way too lonely, I'm missing out, I know. These days are way too alone, and I'm not forgiving, love away, but
Why you not here with me? Can you break bread with me? Why you switch phone numbers like clothes? Why you can't answer me?
that's what I fucking want.
Don't stop thinking about tomorrow. Don't stop, it'll soon be here. It'll be better than before. Yesterday's gone. Yesterday's gone.
Why you always wanna act like lovers, but you never wanna be each other's? I say don't look back, but I go right back in. All of a sudden I'm hypnotized. You're the one that I can't deny. Every time that I say I'm gonna walk away, you turn me on like a light switch. When you're moving your body around and around, now I don't wanna fight this. You know how to just make me want. You wanna turn me on like a light switch. When you're moving your body around and around, you got me in a tight grip. You know how to just make me want. You know, baby.
Take a sip of my secret potion. I'll make you fall in love. First love that can't be broken. One drop should be enough. Boy, you belong to me. I got the recipe and it's all like magic.
Who do you think you are? I am.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. We are back. We are getting ourselves ready to go and ready to see. Whew. Thank you so much, guys. I told you that wouldn't be long. We are all good now, getting ourselves back on track. Did I locate any shares just yet, Reese? I have not. Let's see how much they cost. So I have not located any shares on ONCO. Let's go to Inquire. Let's go over to 3,000 shares. I think 3,000 shares is a good amount. Let's go to cancel. They cost me $3. If I want to locate 3,000 shares, it would cost me $3. Click OK. I'm accepted. I spent $3. Not bad at all. So the thing is, team, ONCO, sure, I'll stay ready for this in case this one does kind of get that spike in the next 10 minutes. And then ONCO, we would want to look for shorts near around probably, again, it's the 200-day moving average will be tough. And then $4 is going to be tough. This is kind of personal on where you would want to short it. Do you want to short right at the 200-day moving average? Would you want to short right above the 200-day moving average? Would you rather short at $4 or slightly above $4? That does come down to a little personal preference. You know, the best thing to do would maybe be like spread out your orders from the price of $340, $350 to, again, $410. Now, like this, so like anywhere, like if maybe you get filled at $370, like that's a pretty good entry. Other than that, though, like ONCO, we don't even know if it's going to get that high, though. Like this stock could just get rejected at $215 and fall back on down. It really could. This stock could open on up and just become a dud. We're basically planning on the bull case right now. We're planning on the bull case. We're planning on the fact that maybe something could happen. CHOW, little chow time. Just took the new number one top gaining spot. We got about 9 minutes until the next press release wave, guys. So we got a little bit of time. We have not missed anything just yet today. We have not missed anything. There is no stock right now that is spiking, ripping, and running that we are not fully aware of. We are staying alert in every single way so that you guys are all ready to rock, guys. I'm excited. I'm absolutely jacked on up for this absolutely beautiful day. I know you guys are as well. Traders, if you guys do not know, trade ideas, all of my charting, the top gainers, all this stuff, they are having a Valentine's Day sale right now. Take a moment, scan this QR code, grab now on the screen, and you guys will be getting 22% off over on your trade ideas. So Valentine's Day is here. Guys, I hope everyone is going to be having an absolutely amazing Valentine's Day sale. You guys get yourself ready to rock and roll. Spend that time with your husband. Spend that time with your wife. Spend that time with your boyfriend, your girlfriend, whoever it may be. Spend that time with your dog. If your dog is your Valentine's Day this year, it's not a bad Valentine's Day. But you guys can go ahead and get 22% off all trade ideas with the code word DECMAR22. So guys, if you guys are planning on getting the sale, I appreciate it if you guys use that link. I appreciate it if you guys scan. I appreciate it if you guys use the code. Thank you so much, team. But let's get ready for a big day ahead. 6 minutes until that next press release wave. Obviously, we are getting ready to go. Where did VRME get up to? VRME, did we even get that little pop? Ah, guys, when I was on the phone, VRME did get the pop, didn't it? Anyone get filled at that 140 area? So guys, again, I had shorts at 141, 142, 143, 144, 145, but like all the way up to 150. We got a little pop. I would have probably made, I don't know, $150 maybe. So, I mean, it's not anything crazy, but at the same time, definitely would start my day off on the green. So we need to get that first trade of the day. We need to get that first trade of the day. That's what I want. I want that first trade of the day. I want that first opportunity. I want that first play. For anyone that's new here, just a heads on up, guys. I do everything live. I show my live trades. I show my live P&Ls. I talk you through every play that I'm doing. I want to make sure that you guys realize that, again, everything I do, I try to do it the extra mile for you. Explaining every trade, explaining every entry, explaining every exit. This is not here for you just to follow me. This is here to educate you. My ultimate goal is to make sure you become a full-time stock trader, not just a viewer. Yes, I want to be able to educate you. Yes, I want to be able to entertain you, but I want you to actually grow as a trader. I want you to be able to make money. I want you guys to be profitable from being here, from watching the stream, from, again, being part of this community over on Tradecaster, that you guys are, of course, learning and growing and becoming better and better and better. So right now, let's make sure we're staying smart. JDZG slowly trying to work itself on up. We got the 8:30 press release wave, guys. Let's just do a little reminder right now. 8:30 press release wave coming up in 6 minutes. With the 8:30 press release wave coming up in 6 minutes, I do want you guys to realize here that we are going to be having ONCO, which is going to be getting unhalted. Now, ONCO, I have no idea where the stock is going to open on up. but I am going to put in short orders probably right now, just to make sure at least I'm aware of it. We do have, again, 350. I'm probably going to do some low entries and work my way up. 250 shares, 340. Oh, did I get accepted? ONC, oh, wrong play. That's why. ONCO. ONCO, 250 shares. I'm going to go slightly underneath the 200-day moving average, 340. I'm going to go at the 200-day moving average, 350, 360s, 370. I'm basically just going to kind of do 5 to 10 cent increments and see if we can get up towards around that 350, 360, 370, 380, 390 area. So I'm kind of just spreading out just in case we ever do get that pop. Now, again, guys, I have no idea if we are even going to get this pop up towards $4. But if we do get this pop up to $4, I, of course, want to be prepared. I want to be ready. All right, awesome. So basically here, traders, just want to be open, honest, credible, transparent. I'm going to be looking for entries between this red line and between this red line. If I can get shorts in between these two areas, in this little buckle here, that's where I see old dip buys and bounces. Bounce play, top resistance, top resistance, top resistance. That's where I see top resistance, top resistance. That's where I believe there's going to be some strong, areas of reversals. That's where I think the best chance of a reversal could be. So let's just make sure we are staying ready on that. All right, here, traders. Obviously, we are staying smart. We are not forcing, waiting for the best possible play. Chow getting a little bit of hype. SMR trying to run up a little bit. SMR, ooh, look at SMR, guys. Nuclear play. SMR, strong resistance, 1831. 1831 is the 50-day moving average. SMR, most likely, guys, the best short is going to be somewhere between $18.40 to $19. I would do, again, 200 shares at a time. Kind of do that 1830 area. 1830 short. 1840 short. 1860 short. 1870 short. 1895 short. So if we get a little pop over on SMR, absolutely, SMR is moving. SMR from $15 up towards $17. Does have the 50-day moving average at 1823. A little bit above that is that strong 1875 area. I would say, again, I would look for shorts over on these plays. Right now, I do have 2 open orders. I do have, again, SMR, which I am waiting and watching for. And then, of course, we have ONCO, which, again, I'm waiting and watching for. Guys, we are coming down to the brink 2 minutes away. Not filled on SMR, not filled on ONCO, and we have a brand new press release wave coming out in the next 2 minutes. We could possibly be getting very excited. Like, there could be a lot of hype. There could be a lot of action. We could be able to make a lot of money coming up in the next 2 to 3 minutes. If that's ONCO opening on up and spiking, if that's SMR spiking up towards $18 plus, or if that's a brand new press release that's going to be coming on out. So everyone needs to be aware. ONCO has, again, Holton going to be getting live in the next 1 minute. SMR, 1850, next strong resistance line, 50-day moving average is coming on up around 1830. Now, on top of that, guys, we also do have the 830 press release wave right around the corner. No positions I'm in on yet. Just a little heads on up. I just want to be open, honest, credible, and transparent. All eyes over on Fox Runner. We got about 25 seconds here, guys, until, again, the next press release wave. Here we go, everyone. 830 press release wave coming on up. Stay locked in, stay dialed. Let's have ourselves a day. Let's have ourselves some fun. I'm here to make money today. I know you guys are as well. Let's do what we do best. All right, traders, it is 8:30 right now. And here comes the news. Guys, we do have phase 2 news over on MENS. MENS. Guys, ONCO is live. Let's again turn on ONCO here for a second, see if that gets some hype. ONCO got up to 275 there for a second. We do have significantly over on CSPI. I'm trying to look for this hype. Where is the hype going to go? Where's the momentum going to go? We do have contract over on BKSY. No sort of big rip and run just yet. We do have APRE. APRE does have the word cancer. No big spike just yet. We have PMI with the word successful. Nope, no big hype just yet. We do have FLYX. FLYX, no big hype just yet. Come on now. We need to see our 830 spiker. We are watching ONCO. Unfortunately, not doing anything just yet. ONCO opened up at 275. Massive dump. We do have SMR at this moment. Still, again, sitting right around $17. And we are looking for what play is going to spike. Traders, right now, we do not have a spiker just yet. We do not have a ripper just yet. We don't have anything picking on up. CSPI, no. BKSY right now, no. We are looking to see what play is going to start getting some buying volume and opportunity for us. I'm looking at all the press releases right now to just see if anything does get that nice big green candle. I'm going through literally every press release that has any sort of potential to see what we have. Nothing yet. Nothing, guys, at 8:30 just yet. Nothing at 8:30. ONCO opened on up and dumped right back on down. So ONCO opened on up, dumped right back on down. We are not going to be getting filled in the $4 region. So I'm going to cancel my ONCO orders right now. Canceling ONCO. I obviously don't need those. The stock is nowhere near $4. The best play at this moment seems like it's SMR. But again, SMR, we want it to get filled up near $18 or so. Right now, traders, very slow day. Very, very slow at this time. We do not have any sort of crazy hype. Chow is again a 78-cent stock. SGN, 30-cent stock. LHSW, 28-cent stock. FSOY, fading and falling. You know, the thing is, like, we don't have a low float ripper yet. We don't have, again, our 2 million in float spiker. We don't have that play. What I will say, though, if I had to pick one stock at this time and say, what do I think is the best one? I would probably say EVMN would be the best play. If I had to pick one play here today, I would probably say EVMN would be the best stock that you want to look at. Now, let me explain to you guys why. Let me explain right now in full detail on why I believe EVFM is going to be one of the best plays here today. All right? So I'm going to break this on down. Number one reason is EVMN had extraordinary news 2 days ago. Okay? What was the news 2 days ago? Let me bring this on up here. Over on EVMN. EVMN, the news that we had 2 days ago did come on out, and it says that it announces positive keyword, top line data keyword, on phase 2 trials keyword, and again, it has reached its endpoints, 4-star word. HOTH real quick, hold on. HOTH just came out with some news. Is that getting any ripping in? Nope, nothing on HOTH. So guys, the number one thing that I like out of EVMN is that it does have positive phase 2 trials that reach endpoints. And you know what happened 2 days ago? 2 days ago, this stock went parabolic. This stock went from $16 and ripped and ran to $38. 2 days ago, EVMN came out with great news. And every single trader said, wow, that's the stock I want to get myself involved in. Now, after going on a $16 spike all the way up to $37, guess what we did have? We had a nice pullback, a nice drop. Now, this is almost like, it's almost like an unwritten rule. Basically, when hot news comes on out and a good credible press release, it's going to be all buyers. Buyers are going to have their fun. But what do you guys think happens after a 150% spike? People start taking profits. And it's basically you saying, okay, shorters, you have your fun. And then shorters have their fun and the stock starts dropping. But now what's happening? What's happening is the stock now is almost at a dip buy opportunity. This is a play that had incredible news, came back on down so low that now I believe that buyers can move back on in, and this is where you get a big time spike and get a very big time move. So this is what I call a mid-candle breakout pattern, where number one, you have news. And this news is going to lead towards a top gaining day, where basically everyone can agree, hey, you know what? It's not really a play you want to short just because it's such a big spike. Now, maybe if it goes on a 100, 200, 300% spike, then probably we want to short it. But it had incredible news. The stock is spiking massively. And as it spikes so high, that's where shorts do move on in the next day. Shorts basically bring this on down and starts dropping. But we need to remember, it is a good press release. It is a good stock. It is a good move right here. And that's where we do have buyers return. So, and I keep taking a look at all brand new news that comes on out. VVPR, guys, just had a quick little spike. Secures $30 million. Hold on a second. VVPR just secures $30 million. Did just have a quick rip up to $2. Now coming right back on down. This seems like this is going to be the same exact thing, guys. Spike, dump. Spike, that's what it seems like it's going to be. Let's get back over to EMVN. What's the play? EM. Guys, I'm brain farting right now. What's the play? EVMN. There we go. EVMN. So again, what do I like about this play so much here, traders? This is what we have. Day number 1 in a easy visual representation. Day number 1, news comes on out. Stock explodes. Day number 2, the stock again gives back half its gains. Day number 3, buyers remember the hot news and start moving back in on it as they see it's a dip buy opportunity, and usually leads to a short squeeze as the stock then moves up higher and possibly can go up towards, again, like crazy new heights. So I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. Let's take a little, understanding of EVMN here, and let's just see what we have over on EVMN. If I take a screenshot over on this play, let's just figure this one on out from start to finish together. Okay? Screenshot over on this play over on EVMN. The stock has gone from the price of $16 all the way up to $38. That's a very nice move. $16 all the way up to $13. Now, how big of a move is that? Very simple. $38 minus 16. Boom. We go on a $22 move. Very awesome, guys. Now, if we go on a $22 move, what would be basically half of that? $11, right? So just go 0.5, 11 bucks. So most likely, what we're going to want to be seeing is an $11 drop. If we go from the price of $38, and then guess what? We fall 11 bucks, right? That's going to bring us on down towards 38 bucks. That's bringing us on down kind of where we're sitting right at this moment, towards around 27, right? So we're basically sitting right around that, that 50% pullback. So that's falling us mid-candle right now. And now that kind of tells us that's our overall support. Yes, we fell a little bit lower. Yes, we bounced on up a little bit, but like the overall median is going to be like that 40-50% pullback. So that's sitting us right around that $27 mark. Now, what really again matters is, can we break above 30 bucks here today? If we can get above 30 bucks, that's where again the buying hype will move in. If we can get above 30 bucks, that's where the attention is going to come in. That's where, again, all the love, all the buyers, all the bulls are going to start getting reattracted to this play. Because that's showing that we are breaking a very strong resistance line. You guys can clearly see it's like, we have trouble when we come up here and, come on up right here and we come on up right here. We have trouble when we come up towards around that $30 mark. And if we can break $30, that is where we are making the assumption that, again, there's a chance that this stock could possibly squeeze and start ripping towards the upside if we break through this area. So EVMN has great news. EVMN is a play with the mid-candle breakout pattern. And EVMN, if there's no other play spiking, ripping, or running, this would probably be the play that I think has the best chance to go on some sort of squeeze and spike today. So I just want to kind of type that on out as well. And just put this, EVMN. This stock had incredible news, right? This stock had incredible news 2 days ago. Right now in the market, there are no hot movers. There is a high likelihood that buyers return to this stock today. A break of $30 will start making shorters cover. So a break of $30 will lead to, let's just make it sound better, will lead to shorters covering and push the price up. This is a high alert stock today. So again, there's no guarantees. There's no guarantees that this play is going to take on off. Just like there's no guarantees, again, we were going to see ONCO go crazy. But what I will say here today is I do think there's a lot of potential on an incredible press release from positive phase 2 data which reached endpoints where nothing else is going on, a stock that's holding its gains that has a lot of potential to keep on squeezing to the upside. You know what I mean? Like, guys, I'm not trying to make things on up. I'm just saying, again, there's a lot of potential, you know, for a place for us to be able to make some money. Because right now here, traders, I'm going to be straight up honest with you. If we don't have anything come on up, like, we can't trade today. Like, there as of right now at this moment, as of 8:40 in the morning, there is absolutely zero trade I would take. CHOW is going to have very strong 85-cent resistance. CHOW, we'll keep our eyes peeled on it. But again, I'm not a fan of sub $1 stocks. That's just my personal preference. Maybe you short it at 85 cents and make a quick dollar. SGN, again, SGN, a 30-cent stock. I'm just not a big fan of those. JDXZ, again, this one's trying to move itself on up very slow and steady. You could, again, connect some dots over on JDXG if you wanted to and say, hey, you know what? We have an uptrend channel. So again, this is a pretty straightforward uptrend channel. Very straightforward uptrend channel right here. We can clearly see where support's at. We can clearly see where resistance is at. You can, again, grab these areas and just say to yourself, hey, you know what? Let me see where support and resistance is. But, you know, again, these plays are up 20, 30%. There's no excitement right now in my eyes. I want to be excited. I want to be aroused on this Valentine's Day week. And right now, guys, I am the opposite of aroused. So right here, traders, we are keeping our eyes peeled, seeing what we can do, looking to see if we are going to have any sort of squeezing and spiking. But right now, JDZG is just trying to slowly work itself on up. JDZZ, uptrend channel. And again, it just comes on down to the predictability. When you see a channel pattern like this, you know exactly where to buy, you know exactly where to sell, you know exactly where to short, you know exactly what to do. Right now here, traders, staying alert, staying smart. 8:45 press release wave right around the corner. TSMC deck, it's flying. Let's see here. TSMC. TSMC, I don't even see as a stock, Andrea. So TSMC saying, or yeah, that's not, I don't even see that as a ticker. A little heads up. So right now, traders, we are in a little bit of a standstill. We are sitting back. We are not putting ourselves in any sort of play. Again, discipline. Do I want to go crazy at all times? Absolutely. Do I want to go nuts? Do I want to make you guys the most amount of money I possibly can? Absolutely. Do I want to see you guys making money hand over fist? Absolutely. Do I want to see you guys crushing it? Absolutely. But I'm also going to say this, guys. I also say, again, me being here is not only showing you how to make money, it's also me showing you how not to lose money. I don't want you guys pulling the trigger on every single play, every single day, trying to make 10 trades a day. I do think some days have to be, hey, you know what? Deck is teaching us discipline today. Deck is teaching us that we don't have to pull the trigger nonstop. Yes, pulling the trigger will make you money, but not pulling the trigger will also help conserve your money. We don't need to pull the trigger 24/7 on every single play of every single moment. So right now, traders, we are just staying alert, waiting for that next possible play, VVPR. Guys, S&P 500 right here, still again close. S&P 500 trying to get up towards around that 697 mark. You know, had the nice little spike, little drop on down, spike, drop on down, spike, drop on down. I am out of the one-stop prop tournament, guys. I lost it. I am out of the tournament. So just a little heads on up for everyone that's still in the one-stop prop tournament. You have one more day going into it tomorrow. So again, good luck to everyone that's in on the one-stop prop tournament. Congratulations, everyone that's up near the top of the leaderboard. But I will say this, if you are not near the top of the leaderboard, right, over on the one-stop prop tournament, you guys are going to have to probably make some sort of crazy YOLO trade. Remember, it was a free entry. You don't win anything for 4th, 5th, 6th, 10th place. So if you're in 10th place, if you're in 20th place, if you're in, again, some place that doesn't matter, YOLO your account. Go crazy today. Because either you are going to come in first place or, again, you come in last. So remember here, traders, if you guys have not, and even if you guys haven't signed up yet, you can sign up right now and just try to do something crazy. Sign up right now. Go crazy. Throw that Hail Mary. Absolutely. So again, that's what I would recommend if I were you. Now you might say, Deck, that's not the right way to trade. Guys, this is a tournament, right? It's like, again, if you ever play a poker tournament before. Sure, if you play a cash game on a tournament, you are, again, going to be very conservative at times. Pick and choose your spots. But again, if you're in a tournament, it's all in. I'm going all in. I'm going all in. I'm going... Because, again, you're trying to come in first. So the thing is, you got to get a little... You know, you got to do things right. SGN guys still, again, waiting and watching. Let's just see here, team. We gotta wait for, again, the next big possible move, the next big spike. Right now, CHOW, SGN, JDZG. JDZG is an easy one, though, traders. All you guys got to do is put that inside that channel setup. If you put that inside that channel setup, it's so simple. So we got 8:46 at this moment. Big day ahead, hopefully. Hopefully big day ahead. I'm ready to go when you guys are. Looking around at this moment, making sure that we are all set, making sure that we are all good. What was also our previous movers of yesterday? DXST. DXST top gainer of yesterday with a 79% gain. But again, DXST is just like a dead cat bounce play. I don't know if you guys saw this yesterday, DDXT. This one tried to spike, but it's only spiking because it's such a bad company. Also, RENX is a 20-cent stock. That one, again, is fading and falling. We had SUNE with a little bit of hype yesterday. SUNE, a little bit of hype, a little bit of momentum. MNTN. MNTN will keep that one on watch here, traders. Guys, Deck, what's your favorite play? Just hit me with it. What is your favorite stock? It would have to be EVMN. EVMN's my favorite play today. Now, traders, this is one of those that the next sentence I say people are going to hate. Okay? But this is true. EVMN, I like this play. And I'm telling you I like this play. And I'm showing you right now that I am not in on this play. But I will say, guys, EVMN is a play that most likely, if I do get in, I can't announce I'm getting in on it. And you might say, what the heck? Why not? And it's because, again, EVMN is so light in volume. Traders, I do have hundreds of thousands of people watch me trade every single day. If you have a stock that is hot, let's say a normal top gainer, a normal hot top gainer, you got lots of orders. Lots of orders going in, going out, going in. And I say, hey, everyone, I'm buying the stock. And we get in or get out of this play. There's no movement on this play. Like, basically, there's so many other traders in the world buying the same top gainer that we are, that, again, there's no movement. It doesn't change anything. But if we play a stock that barely has any sort of volume at this moment, and we just have EVMN kind of just doing this, and I say, hey, guys, I'm buying EVMN, I know other people are also going to buy EVMN, and what's going to happen? We're going to just see a random, very big green candle. And if we see this very big random green candle, guess what's going to happen? All of us are going to jump on in, and then all the people that are already in on this play are going to take their profits, and we're all going to be ending up losing. And now we're going to be sitting with dead volume down here. So I'm telling you that I'm literally, again, I'm doing opposite of what most people do. I'm telling you, if I get in on EVMN, I can't say it because I don't want to pump the play on up. So again, most people out in the world would say, hey, I'm getting in. They buy in on EVMN and they hope their followers pump them up. They take a profit and they get out. I'm doing the complete opposite. I'm saying EVMN is too light in volume for me to announce a buy alert. And if I do that, it would lead to manipulation where, again, you guys would most likely end up losing, and myself included. So I say that not to be shady, not to, again, say, oh, Deck's not telling us when we're buying. No, it's because I don't want you guys to lose your money because there's not enough volume for us to all buy at the same time. Does that make sense, everyone? So I literally am doing the opposite of trying to be selfish. I'm doing this as, hey, you know what? We would lose if we all buy. There's not enough volume on it. I want you guys to be aware of that. But I will say, EVMN is my favorite play so far. I will say, the break of $30 is where, again, the stock has the most potential to start squeezing and spiking. I will say this was a top gainer over on Tuesday because it had excellent news. And I will say it's one of the plays that I think every person should watch. Now, come up with your game plan. Hey, Deck, I'm going to buy at the break of 30. Hey, Deck, I'm going to do a couple nibbles right now. Hey, Deck, I want to wait until 9:30 in the morning. Let's see if it even moves on up. If it dumps right away, don't even touch it. Now, again, I'm being open, honest, credible, and transparent. I'm not even in on this play in any sort of shape or form. Zero. Here's my position box. But I'm just letting you guys know it's my favorite play. It's just too light in volume to tell the world to go buy it all at the same time. I say that because I don't want to pump plays. I say that because I don't want to manipulate stocks. Guys, SMR, we're still waiting to see if SMR gets a little bit of a climb here. So we want to see here. Do you publish your main stock only on X or other social medias as well? Again, I do everything live right here. So again, I don't post much on X as like, hey, everyone go watch this play. I do it live. Like the thing is, posting on a message board is delayed. That's like, hey, you know, I would rather show everything I do live. I'd rather do everything, you know, in person, right here in front of you. So right here, team, let's just stay alert. We got 851 in this market, but as of now here, people, we don't have anything spiking. Let's go over to take a look over on Fox Runner at this moment. Dropping on down to Fox Runner, we do have, again, the best plays of the day. SGN, 34-cent stock. MH is only up 18%. I mean, that's the thing about the news here today, guys. Usually we look for 100% top gainers, 150, 90% top gainers. We have a 60% top gainer that's up 30%, but then we drop on down to 18. Then we drop on down to 17. Then we drop on down towards 14. I do like BBIO, though. BBIO is a great press release. BBIO, it's a large float, but it's a bigger stock. It does have the best press release I see today. The best press release I see today is BBIO. Positive, phase 3, significant improvements, successfully met endpoints. This is the best press release. Keywords, positive, phase 3, top of the line, significant improvements, met primary endpoints. That is one of the best press releases that we have. Now you might be like, oh, it's only up 15%. Again, this is also a stock that is $80. So there is going to be a dramatic difference. So BBIO, this is another play that, again, has potential to kind of go crazy. So I would really say, you know, my two favorite stocks today are, again, BBIO, amazing news, and EVMN, news from Tuesday. Other than that, I see no hype. I see no action. I see no strong volume. So again, today is the slowest day of the week so far. Today is the slowest day of the week so far. Today is the slowest amount of action we have had. Today is a day that we have not seen anything spike in pre-market yet, which is very rare. Very rare. I do want to see if BBIO is going to be able to pick on up some steam, though. BBIO, again, I need to see more buying volume. I hate buying stocks with low volume. I do, because I feel like I'm trapped. You guys ever pulled the trigger on a play before and there's no volume on the play? You just feel like you're trapped. Now, what else could we have here? I mean, I don't really think today would be the reason for it. Maybe tomorrow. But guys, for anyone who does not know, we do have a holiday on Monday, right? The stock market's closed. Did you guys even realize that? Who here is like, what the heck? I didn't even know. The stock market is closed on Monday for George Washington's birthday, aka President's Day. So you guys actually have a 3-day weekend coming on up. Valentine's Day, President's Day, 3-day weekend coming on up. Stock market closed on Monday. Could that maybe be a culprit right now? Could that maybe be a reason why we don't have as much hype or as much action? Potentially, maybe. Right, so, you know, I'm just trying to think, you know, maybe why there's just like such a lack of activity right here over in pre-market. You know, but sometimes it just comes on out to a little bit of a perfect storm where we have everyone releasing press releases at the same time. And we also have a perfect storm where everyone, again, you know, doesn't put out any sort of news on the same day. So we'll see. JDZG doesn't have any sort of hype. So there's not really any sort of hype on that play. What else do we have here? I heard a cancer press release. AIM, Power Solutions. All right, traders. So we are going to be, again, sitting back, waiting. Hopefully we see something at 9 a.m. Hopefully we see something at 9. Hopefully we see some sort of action at 9 a.m. in the next 5 minutes here. 5 minutes, we get some action. In 5 minutes, we get some hype. 5 minutes, we get some activity. This is where, again, you know, people say, hey, Deck, why don't you try to do an options trade today? Why don't you try to do a futures trade today? Why don't you try to do a crypto trade today? Guys, I will say this. There are hundreds of ways to make money in the stock market. Hundreds. The thing is, I know what works for me. I have a 99% win rate in 2026. Why would I do anything different? Well, because you can make more money today. I don't care. I make a full-time living. I make 6 figures trading penny stocks, and not even penny stocks, micro caps. I have a strategy that works. Why would I, again, randomly try to do something else here? So many people lose in the stock market. I have a cheat code. I have a strategy that has made me win 99% of the time. I have one red day in 2026. I'm not going to, again, go ahead and do options. I'm not going to go ahead and do futures. I'm not going to go start trading crypto. I'm not going to try to buy a meme coin, right? The thing is, we are going to do what works. And I truly believe I teach you what works. I teach you the right way to trade. If you want to buy it, you buy off news. If you want to short it, you short after 100% move. If you want to get a dip buy, you wait for 40, 50% pullbacks. I teach you the right way to trade. Not the way of just saying, I'm going to buy because this stock looks good. Oh, everyone told me, again, this one looks like this. Oh, you know, Dolphin Breeder 282 over on the internet told me this is a good stock. Right? We're not doing that. We're doing things right. Now, again, if we just have a dead day today, so be it. We have a dead day. But I do want you guys to think about something right now. If you are a person who is losing over and over and over in the stock market, change your strategy. Guys, you know, let's think about it in a different example, right? There are some people out there that, again, come up to me or back in high school say, oh, I suck at sports. No, you maybe suck at the sport you're playing. Some people might naturally, genetically, not be built. Maybe not be muscular. Maybe not be 6 feet tall. Maybe not. There's a sport for you still, right? Maybe you can't be a linebacker, right? But maybe, again, you could be a great track star. Maybe you could be a great volleyball player. Maybe you could be a great swimmer. Maybe you could be a great whatever. Hey, you know what? I've been playing baseball, but I'm not really good. I'm 6'8". Okay, let's throw you in basketball. What I'm trying to get you to understand is, again, every single person in the world, I can find you a sport that you either A, are naturally good at, or B, like, and you want to become better at. Every single person can find something. Sure, you might not like baseball, but I'm sure you could like soccer, or I'm sure you could like ping pong, or I'm sure you could like curling or skiing or snowboarding or whatever. These are all different sports you could try. Same exact thing with stock trading. Hey, Deck, I suck at buying. Every time I buy a play, I lose. So why don't you try shorting? Why don't you try futures? Why don't you try options? Why don't you try dip buying? Why don't you try swing trading? Why don't you try earnings reports? Why don't you try... There's a million different ways to make money in the stock market. If you stink at what you're doing, why don't we try something new? You know? And that's what I'm trying to have you open your eyes towards. Figuring out, hey, there's new plays out there. There's new ideas out there. Javi, what if your entire body is paralyzed? Well, again, maybe chess, right? Tell people, you know, there you go. Chess is your sport. Boom. I just found you a brand new sport. Chess. Just have someone else move it. Knight to G3. Hermione, no! Right now here, what else do we got? We are still, again, BBIO. Best play, EVMN, creeper play here today. Guys, we got 9 a.m. press release wave. Come on, we need to see something here. I will tell you right now, anything that spikes, I'm shorting it right back down to the ground. If I see anything spike, I'm hammering shorts right away. Okay? That's what I'm doing. I'm doing it at 9 o'clock. Anything that I see with a green candle, I'm locating shares and just shorting right away. I don't think anything is spiking. Nothing is taking on off. Anything that I see go on a 10, 20, 30% rip, I'm shorting. I think, you know, that's all we've seen all week. Big spike, big dump. getting ready to hammer anything that spikes at 9 a.m. We got about 15 seconds here till the 9 a.m. press release wave. And then we are going to see what opens on up, and then it can dump right back on down. CHOW, little heads on up. Thank you for the alert. CHOW has hit resistance, faded, hit resistance, faded, hit resistance, faded. You might get a little pop right here. If it pops on up, you could look for a short. Again, I'm not the biggest. This is personal preference. I don't like playing stocks sub $1. If you guys are interested, go ahead, check it out. Could run up towards, again, the $1 area. I think CHOW does have news as well, so make sure, again, you are aware of CHAW. You always have to be aware of the #1 top gainer on the day, right? Let's see what we have here, team. I'm seeing what stock is going to get a little bit of that green candle here. Fast track over on FTRK. Guys, FTRK, sometimes these little fast track press releases could go on a little spike. Successful UFG. I'm looking for, again, that first red candle, or that first green candle right here. Oh, fast track. That wasn't an FDA fast track. The company's name is Fast Track. SPCB. SPCB getting a little bit of a contract. Talks about contract there, but no hype. I feel like people are scared to buy. People are scared to pull the trigger right now. SPCB has contract, but no one wants to be the guy to pull the trigger. People say, oh, I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to pull the trigger over here. It's like people are nervous to even jump in on a play right now because no one wants to get, dusted. UFG, trying to get a little bit more. ISSC. Guys, ISSC right here. ISSC. This one, again, $21. I mean, it has a dollar spread. That's a dollar spread with no volume is probably not the best look. ISSC does come on out to support Data Innovative Aerosystem reports its first quarter results. So again, just an earnings report over on that play. UFG here. I will say this. If we need to look this hard, it's not a good sign. If we need to search up and down through the crevices, through the dark cracks of the alleys, it's not really the best sign, guys. NVCR had a good press release last night, right? NVCR had a good earnings last night. So again, maybe NVCR can start, creeping its way on up. I do appreciate every single person joining us today. If you guys are here, smash that thumbs on up. I asked for one thing and one thing only, guys, and that's to go ahead and smash on up. Now, the thing is also, if you guys do hit the thumbs on up, do check your email. There will be a shirtless picture of me automatically sent to you. So for every single person that does hit that thumbs on up, you will receive a shirtless picture of me sent to your email. You guys are welcome. I just want to give you guys like a free gift. Like a lot of people are like, oh, I'll give you like a tutorial or again, I'll help you. I want to go the extra mile. There will be a shirtless picture of me sent to your email. So again, smash that thumbs on up, subscribe, and you guys will be again all set, ready to go. Awesome. Awesome. I mean, guys, I go the extra mile for you. Congratulations for everyone with your new picture, your new iPhone lock screen. You guys are good. Love it. Love it. I appreciate every single person coming on over here. Is this as slow as the market gets? The market's really slow. I mean, this is probably the slowest morning we've had maybe in 2026. This might be the slowest morning. So again, what does it come on down to? We are going to wait to see what comes on up. We are going to see what we get at 9:30. Like that, we've gone over everything. There's nothing spiking. We are going to have about 25 minutes here at this moment to see what comes on out and see if the mob, and when I say the mob, I speak of the majority of buyers, to see if they pick a play. I really do think EVMN is going to be the best bet with, again, BBIO. BBIO did have an incredible press release. Now, also, the #1 top gainer of the day is CHOW. So it's like, CHOW is a very simple play right here, traders. There's not much confusion over on CHOW. And CHOW here, this play, if you guys take a look at it, you guys will see top resistance, top resistance, top resistance, top resistance. You know, CHOW, yes, it has a press release. Yes, again, this is a pretty solid play. But when you guys are looking to be able to trade the stock, it's more about just understanding 85 cents is going to be strong resistance area. If it breaks that 85 cent mark, that's where, again, CHOW could possibly squeeze and spike. Probably up towards around $1. So it's either CHOW, BBIO, EVMN. And we're just going to see which one gets the hype. We know all the news today is a little bit weak. We have everything we need. SGN, very small play. JTAI, 17-cent stock. I mean, that's the issue. 32 cents, 17 cents. Best press releases right here. Look at all these emojis, guys. You know, it's not about even what the emoji is. It's just about having more and more and more, right? Emoji, 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 emoji. What are some of the best keywords you can even see in a stock, right? Everyone download the hot keyword list from FoxRunner there. You guys do have 2-star word, phase 2. 3-star word, phase 3. 3-star word, positive. 3-star word, top line. 3-star word, significant. 3-star word, demonstrates. 4-star word, positive. Endpoints, endpoints, primary endpoints. What is the press release? Right here. Over on this play. Traders, I'm going to pop this open so you guys can see. Reports positive. Positive what? Phase 3. Phase 3 what? Top line results. Showing significant what? Improvements that have successfully met the primary endpoints. By far, the greatest press release of today is BBIO. It doesn't get any better than that. And that's why, again, FoxRunner right here is lit up like a board. You know, look at all these, positive, phase 3, significant improvements. So that's why it's so important. And if you guys don't, again, I take all the 3-star and 4-star words and make them highlighted. So again, whenever I see a 3-star, 4-star word, they're always highlighted, and that's what makes me kind of go to these plays right away. When I see the word contract, when I see the word successful, when I see the word, right here, it receiving an award on a contract, receives, significant contract, cancer, if we have positive cancer results. Here's one with a lot of, keywords. Phase, I don't like the word potential though, so that's why it's in red. So again, we always just want to help ourselves out the best we possibly can. Deck, I clicked the like button. I didn't get my picture. Here, I'll give you a free picture, okay? This is a picture that, I was going to save for tomorrow. But at the same time, it's a little bit slow at this moment. So if you guys are interested, here you go. Happy Valentine's Day, everyone. Happy Valentine's Day, everyone. I hope everyone is going to be spending that special weekend with a special someone. And hopefully, again, I can shoot some arrows at you. Get you falling in love a little bit more. Right now here, team, we got to see what we get. I just want the 930 press release wave to come on by already. I'm going to go to CNBC.com right now. CNBC at this moment. House votes to override Trump's Canada tariffs. Tariff revenue soars more than 300%, awaits Supreme Court decision. A year into Trump tariffs, Chinese factories ports are buzzing with activity. American airline flight attendants picket as CEO tries to calm frustrated employees. Okay, if you guys are flying American. Tech IPO gets drowned out on Wall Street by prospect $1 trillion. Nothing really too nuts. We already went over today as well, team. One of the biggest things about today, go to the analyst alerts, scroll down to the very bottom of analyst alerts. One thing every single person should be aware of is energy. Traders, we know gold has gone absolutely insane. We know gold has gone absolutely wild, but energy stocks are picking on up. Energy stocks are getting really crazy right now. Now, why are energy plays going so wild? Because we know we have data centers, AI. To run AI, we need more power. We haven't even come close to what AI can actually achieve. But you know what? For AI to be able to be here, we need more power. Unfortunately, our grid doesn't support more power. So a lot of, again, money, a lot of this energy that we need is going to energy stocks. So look at the comparison. Gold has a perfect cup and handle pattern and exploded. Energy ETFs are starting to get that, higher, that cup and handle pattern. Traders, take a look right now. Take a look at GLD for gold, and we had this massive spike. Take a look at SLV for silver. Now take a look right now on XLE. XLE is just starting its spike. XLE, the energy play, for again supporting the grid, for supporting AI, for again making sure data centers can work. Everyone needs to go and supply and buy energy. So XLE right here, this is almost and could potentially be like buying gold on the first little pop. Imagine that. Imagine buying gold on that first little pop. Imagine buying silver on the first little pop. That's what some people are focused on right now with XLE. Is this the first little pop of maybe a 6-month rally over on energy? So we know that, again, we need it. We know that we have it, right? Could this be the ultimate comparison? There's no 100% fact. No one can predict the future, but it is something that maybe you guys want to keep your eyes peeled on. Okay. What else do we have here? Software stocks. Software stocks are getting absolutely dominated at this moment. Remember, guys, why are software plays down so big? Because of the fact that people believe, which is not true, that you could just say, hey, AI, make me a search engine as good as Google. Please code me that. Brrr, codes you a search engine as good as Google. Hey, please make me a scanner as good as Trade Ideas. Brrr, does it. Hey, make me a scanner like Foxtrot. Brrr, codes it. But guys, that's an empty shell. Do not realize. When you guys take a look at Palantir, Palantir has a software, but they have their software by getting data sent from, again, their satellites, data sent from the government, data sent from all their API sources. You can make a code of something. It's just a big shell then, right? It doesn't mean anything, right? So the thing is, it would be like, you building the White House. Hey, build me the White House. Sure, you can build a White House on your property. It doesn't mean anything. What does, again, the White House represent? Well, the White House is important because, again, that's where the president's at. That's where, again, government officials are at. That's where senates are at. That's where, again, chairmen are at. It's what's inside of it, which makes it important. If I built a White House in a random farm property in Nazareth in Pennsylvania, it means nothing. It means nothing at all. Right? It's just a replica of a White House, right? It doesn't have meaning. But that's what, again, a lot of people don't realize. All these software stocks are falling and fading because people think you can just, program $1 billion business out of nowhere, when that's just not true. So the thing is, these to me are all dip buy opportunities. Like when I see Palantir down, 20%, it's a dip buy opportunity. And these are stocks that all fell yesterday. Overall, we're seeing massive drops. Palantir is down massive at this moment, right? We're seeing a lot of, 20% drops. We're seeing, again, CrowdStrike down 20%. We're seeing all these, we'll see them a lot coming on up. Also, yesterday, we did have jobs data. You will hear across social media, out of fear-mongering, you will hear we have not had this little jobs since 2008, 2009. You will hear on social media people saying that this is the worst opportunity to ever get a job. And while that is true, we are not going to fall into a recession because of it. And you might say to yourself, what are you talking about? 2009, look at this, largest downward revision since 2009. Why is it how are we not going to go into a recession? Because right now we are in a low hire, but low fire employment. So basically, it's tough to get a job right now. Right now, it's tough to get a job. But also the people who have a job, it's very difficult to get fired right now. So we're in a low hire, but we have a low fire. Again, earlier this morning, I compared this to the housing market. The housing market is up very high. If you have owned a home since 2020, over the last 6 years, your home probably appreciated by 25%. A house that used to be $300,000 is like $550,000. You know what I mean? But the thing is, there's not many buyers right now. So you might hear on social media people saying there's a lack of buyers. We are going to see the housing market collapse. No, we're not. Because the thing is, while there's a lack of buyers, there's also a lack of sellers. Because no one wants to sell their home right now to go ahead and go buy a more expensive house. So yes, there is a lack of buyers in the housing market right now, but there's also a lack of sellers. So guess what? You stay even. You might have, hey, we have the worst jobs data that we have, but no one's getting fired. So it stays even. Now, if we had a lack of buyers and everyone's trying to sell, that's where again the housing market drops. If we have a lack of people getting jobs and everyone's getting fired, that's where a recession happens. So again, right now on the news, you're only going to be hearing one side of it. You're not hearing the other side of it. Okay? These are the stocks that have dropped the most in 2026. Guys, these are mostly software stocks. Software stocks, what we have right here: App, PayPal, Coinbase, Hood, Palantir. Do not, traders, I'm telling you right now, do not be a person who says, I would never buy Hood. Hood sucks, right? Oh, Hood's down 20%. Traders, the thing is, I know 95% of people, they buy Hood, they love Hood, they love Hood, they love Hood. They buy Hood at 150, they love Hood. And now they say Hood sucks. But in probably the next 6 months, you're going to see Hood back up towards 150, and you're going to say, I love Hood. Why are we not taking advantage when Hood has fallen from 150 to 78? Why are we not taking advantage when Palantir goes from 200 down to 136? Why are we not taking advantage when App goes from 739 down to 400? The example I gave earlier is you going over to Walmart, you want to buy a 65-inch TV. You see two TVs that are absolutely the same. The employee walks over and says, this TV is $1,000. And you say, okay, I'll take it. And he goes, wait a minute. This TV is the same exact one, and it's 30% off. And you go, I don't want that dog shit TV. I don't want the one that's 30% off. He goes, no, it's the same TV. No, it's 30% off because it's bad. I want the expensive TV. The guy's going to say, okay, whatever. Guys, we know Hood is a good company. You are just having a sale right now, having 50% off over the last 6 months. We know Palantir is one of the most government official companies. We know it's a good striving company. You are having a 40% off discount. Why are you buying the TV in full price in the next 6 months when it's back up at highs when you could get it right now? So yes, guys, I'm buying these plays. I'm not buying them on my day trading account, but I'm buying them right now over on my long-term investment accounts. I'm adding a little bit over on Palantir at this moment. I want to add a little bit on Google, or add a little bit on Meta, or add a little bit if you want to do a software play like APP. You can get involved on these plays that are getting beat down because we know these plays are not bad companies. We know Hood's a good company. We know Adobe's a good company. We know Palantir's. We know Berkshire Hathaway's a good company. We know, again, I mean, even the kind of sleeper pick a lot of people talk about is PayPal. You know, PayPal's getting absolutely destroyed for, again, weeks to months on end. But, you know, PayPal, could that get a nice little bounce in the future back up towards $100 or so? So, I mean, Coin, like, you know, Coinbase and such, I think Coin would be a better entry, probably back to like sub 100. I do think Bitcoin's going to go, again, this is my conviction, my prediction. I think Bitcoin's going to go down towards sub 50,000. So I think Coin's going to go lower. But I mean, hey, if you want to buy Coin right now, it was at $400. It's now at 152. You are getting Coin technically on a 60% discount from its highs. I mean, it's not a bad entry. No one can argue with you it's a bad entry. You're buying it on a 60% discount. And yes, at some point, crypto is going to move back on up. At some point. So that's what I want you guys to understand, right? Just like in 2022, everyone was scared of crypto. Oh, FTX, that's the biggest scam ever. Crypto's the biggest scam ever. Crypto sucks. Crypto's never going to be used. Fear, fear, fear. Everyone's selling, selling, selling. The next year, it spikes all the way up towards 120,000. You know what I mean? So the thing is, yes, right now you're going to hear a fear. Crypto's not getting adopted. Oh, crypto sucks. And guys, I get it. I understand those signs. And I'm not even the biggest crypto fanboy. I don't even own any. But I'm just saying, realistically, crypto's never going to officially die. It won't. There will always be people. There will always be businesses. There's always going to be hedge funds that are willing to buy it in case it does turn into something. So if you can get it, you know, sub 50,000, buy a lot of it. So right now here, traders, let's get back over towards this. We also have ARK Investments. We know Kathy Wood. Kathy Wood's very popular. She became famous back in 2020. She again put basically all of ARK investment in Tesla. So every year, guys, every year, there is usually one play that kind of makes a name for itself. Back in 2020, it was Tesla. Tesla did nothing. Now, I know this is hard to believe, but does anyone even realize that back in like 2018, no one even knew what a Tesla was? Back in 2017, no one even knew what a Tesla was. No one even knew what Tesla was. Tesla didn't explode until 2020, where they became one of the first electric vehicle manufacturers. And everyone went crazy on Tesla. I know it sounds nuts, but Tesla didn't become a household name until 6 years ago. That's when it became a household name. So guys, we saw Tesla explode, and that's where she made all of her money. Let's kind of just jump forward. Let's have some fun. What names kind of exploded? What was Tesla? Tesla was 2020. What exploded in 2021? What about GameStop? 2021, wasn't that like the big one? 2022, again, like AMC, right? Then again, I mean, what were other big ones? Obviously, 2023, 2024, NVIDIA. What about after NVIDIA? What was like 2025? Probably Palantir. So, I mean, like every year, there is always one stock, one company that just takes over. What would say was maybe 2025 and at 2026, maybe SNDK, right? So it's like, there's always one company, SNDK, Palantir, NVIDIA, GameStop, Tesla, that kind of steals and turns into a household name. Now, we don't know what that household name's going to be in, 2026 so far. But like that's why she became famous back in 2020, just kind of predicting the Tesla spike. Now, she hasn't really been that correct since. She's kind of been all over the place, but she still does get a lot of love and also a lot of hate. So definitely make sure you guys are aware of that. Uber, one of my favorite plays, guys. Uber is a stock that has it all. It really does. Uber has revenue. Uber has customers. Uber has the cash flow. It's just patience. I will say, Uber is one of my biggest investments of 2026. So I do love Uber. I'm happy I saw it here this morning. Uber is one of those plays that, I do think it is going to absolutely take over. Now, some people argue with me on this and say, Deck, Uber, why do you like Uber so much? Tesla's going to take over. It doesn't matter. What's the saying? I don't know the saying. I'm just going to make something up and you guys might know what I'm talking about. It's like all birds flock down south in the winter. I don't know. What's the flocking saying? I have no idea, actually. I'm just kind of making things on up. All birds flock when they pluck feathers. I don't know. Something weird like that. And essentially what the saying means, okay? What the saying is everything. Oh, maybe, hold on. I don't think it's birds. I think all water rises in tides. All fish lay eggs. Oh, wait, Horses are going to lay eggs during flying south in the winter. It's something like that. Now, again, what am I referring to? If Tesla becomes the biggest autonomous vehicle company, Uber's going to rise with that. If Uber becomes the #1 self-driving car company, Tesla's going to rise because of that. If we see Pony AI or Aurora or whatever, if self-driving vehicles, autonomous vehicles, if one company explodes, everything gets brought up with it. Rise? Right there you go. That's the saying. High tides raise all boats. So a lot of people who argue with me and like, oh, Tesla's going to be better than Uber. I don't care. If Tesla becomes this worldwide autonomous vehicles where no one drives cars anymore, Uber's going to be able to profit because of that as well. So boats of a feather rise together. All tides raise boats. You guys know what I'm saying. It's something like that. Okay? Something along those lines. So I think I was mixing like 7 analogies together right there. 7 sayings together. But yeah, I mean, guys, I'm very excited for 100% self-driving vehicles. Guys, that will change the world. Most people don't understand that. Self-driving vehicles 100% will change the world. Guys, PMI is starting to spike right now. I see PMI, a lot of traders starting to run over towards that play. PMI, guys, PMI. PMI is starting to spike right now at this moment. PMI, get ready for some shorts. We have not seen anything spike and hold up its gains. PMI, I just want to go over, try to locate shares to short right now and just start hammering this play. I don't even know what the news is. I just want to be able to get involved over on PMI on the short side just because I know, again, this stock has so much potential to probably fade and fall. So I'm just going to short 250 shares. I'm going to short 250 shares. I'm going to short 250 shares. Guys, I'm just slowly getting involved right now over on PMI. Why am I getting involved on PMI? Because, again, I don't think anything's going to spike and hold. Someone post the news right now over on PMI. I don't even know what the news is, but I'm just, again, going to get myself involved on this play as it's up 60%. We haven't seen anything spike and hold. If we've seen nothing spike and hold, why would I, again, even, why would I go on the long side on anything? If nothing is spiking and holding, I'm only going on the short side here, guys. A little heads up for you. So I did again locate 3,000 shares on PMI. I am again still getting filled over on this play. I have 1,250 shares PMI. And all I'm doing at this time is seeing, okay, hey, this play is spiking. What's the analyst alert just came on out? PMI successful case. Highlight successful bridge to transplant case. So PMI did just come out with news. PMI did just come out with news. I am shorting this play at this moment. So we have our first trade of the day right now. First trade of the day. Watching to see if PMI is going to spike and then dump right back on down. We have been seeing so many plays spike on up, come crashing right back on down. If this stock can spike on up a little bit higher, I will continue to be able to add in on plays. So I will continue to add onto this play. I have 1,200 shares at $2.79. So I'm up at right now about, what, 5, 6, 7 cents? If we can dump on down, get a red candle down towards sub 250, I'll take my profits. Sub 250 down to 245, I'm going to take my gains and again walk away with probably about $400 here. So let's see if we can get that reversal. Let's see if we can get that fade. And again, you know, Deck, you shorted this play. You didn't even see the news. It's just because I know the market conditions. The market conditions are what? The market conditions are going to be everything spikes and dumps. Guys, there we go. There's $400. Let's take our gains to start on off. All right, guys, just locked in $310. Let's think about it in a different manner, guys. I just made $310. I just locked in $310. I'm out of this play. Let's think about it. How many people here play golf? I love golf. I'm obsessed with golf. Golf's probably my favorite hobby to do. Okay? If someone said, hey, you know, what do you think this guy's going to shoot today? I'll say over 100. And why would I say 90, 100? If there's 30 mile per hour wind outside. If there's 30 mile per hour wind outside, I can guarantee that that random golfer is probably going to shoot a 90, 100 or higher because no one, even professionals, can't play good golf in 100 mile per hour wind, in 30 mile, 50 mile per hour wind. It's just too hard. It's almost impossible. So again, the thing is, if we've seen every play spike and dump, spike and dump, spike and dump, people are scared to buy, no one's trading anything. I don't care what the news is. Most likely this play is going to spike and dump. I don't care if it's Tiger Woods. If he goes out and it's 45 mile per hour wind, he's probably going to shoot an 85, 90, 100 because you're playing in a hurricane. You just can't play well. That's what we have right now in the stock market. It's hard for a stock to spike when, again, nothing is spiking. So I don't care what the news was. Stock just spiked up 100%. I'm shorting this play no matter what. You know what I mean? So that's what I just did right there. Just made a quick little $310. So right here, this play, you guys can see nice little fade, nice little drop. I am out of it. If it spikes back up towards around $3, we'll get ready to go. Hey guys, market opens up in about 3 minutes. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back on the mic. All right, here, team. Let's get ourselves set for this day. Remember, my favorite plays, BBIO, EVMN, PMI right now. PMI might be able to get a quick little pop right back on up. If we can get a quick little pop back on up towards maybe 260, 270, we can go right back after it, guys. So right now we got our first little trade on the day. Let's see what we can do. If this one can get a little spike back on up towards, again, that 260s, 270 mark, could definitely be worth it. At least we have some action here. Shares. 250. 271. Let's see if, again, PMI can get a little spike back up towards the 270s. A little spike back on up. We can go after it. I don't know if it's going to get there, but you know what? We can, again, go after it. Right now, we're up $310 on the day. Got a little something. Remember, traders, EVMN, that's my sleeper pick today. EVMN is my sleeper pick. BBIO is the best press release today. BBIO, though, is starting to dump and turn. We're looking for some action. We're looking for some hype. Let's get something good here today, guys. I know today's been a little bit slower. I know today's been a little bit iffy, but we're just basically scouring. We're, again, just trying to get anything we possibly can. I will look to short again in the 270s. I do think, you know, right next to these old spiking highs is going to be some strong resistance. We do have old spiking high, 282. We do have old spiking high up towards around 267. I think in between these two lines would be like that happy place. Right in between the two lines is going to be the happy place where most traders are going to be focusing on. We did just hit the VWAP, come up towards around 250, get rejected right back on down. We'll see if we can get one last little spike up towards around that 278 mark. Remember, anything that spikes today, guys, we're probably going to look to short. Like, there is no reason why anyone should be buying anything today. APP, still again getting a little bit of a drop right back on down. SMX. That one's known to kind of get little pump and dumps. Again, EVMN is the stock that I think slowly is going to try to get back up to 30 bucks today. I really do like that play. BBIO, guys. BBIO does have an absolutely excellent press release today. I would say if you want to look for a dip buy, somewhere back on down towards the mid 78s. 78s is going to be a great dip buy, I think. Stock has gone from 74 up to 93. Did come out with positive endpoints. If this stock drops on down towards the mid 78s, I do think could be a nice little dip buy opportunity. I am going to type that in. BBIO, 100 shares at a time, keeping it nice and small. I think, again, maybe if this one comes on down towards, again, $78, I can go ahead and do a dip. $78.10, do a possible dip. $78.40, do a possible dip. Kind of, you know, look right around these bottom 78s and then see if I can get a little dip buy and bounce back on up. I do believe 78.70 is like kind of like that main area of support. But if we get a little bit of a dip, a little bit of a bounce, and we can bounce back up to 82.83, could make us some money. Does have an incredible press release talking about positive phase 3 data, so I like it a lot. FSLY. FSLY did have an earnings report last night. $15, guys. Going to be a strong resistance line. FSLY, $15 strong resistance line. Stock is shortable. This stock did just spike from $13 up towards around $15. Ooh, I like the movement. I like the movement here, team. I'm going to start putting in some orders. 100 shares, but where at? Right next to 16. I'm going to go again. I'm going to go high. 1590, short. 1585, short. I'm going to go up towards, again, 1610, short. 1611, short. 1620. So if this thing ever spikes on up towards, again, $15.90, $16, that's where I want it. I'll get filled on FSLY after about another $1 spike, okay? Give me a $1 spike on FSLY and I'll go after it. So right now I am putting orders in, guys. I'm putting orders in on FSLY if that stock could ever spike on up towards around $16. I am looking for dip buy opportunities over on BBIO if BBIO ever falls on down towards around that $78. And I do have live orders over on PMI. PMI, guys, I have live orders in case this stock spikes up to 260. So right now at this time, little heads on up, I have live orders from PMI to BBIO to FSLY, shorting FSLY, PMI looking for shorts, and BBIO, I'm going to look for dip buys. So now it's just a patience game. You know, the thing is, traders, you're kind of like, once you get inside of a trade, once you're in on a trade, it should be pretty simple. Like, you're supposed to do all your research. You're supposed to do all like your studying before you get involved in your trade. PMI spikes on up to 270. I know, again, strong resistance. That could be a reversal area. I know, again, if FSLY breaks $15, we spike another $1.50. That means the stock would spike from $13 all the way up to $16. $3 spike off an earnings report on a pretty slow day. I don't think it's going to be able to hold on up. Like, the thing is, once you get involved in a trade, yes, it's okay that your heart races a little bit, but you shouldn't be like freaking out. If you're freaking out, that means you're unprepared. If you're freaking out, that means you're gambling. It means you have no control. You should be able to control this stock. Now, not actually mean that, but what I mean by it is you have control because you know your entry, you know your exit, you know your stop loss, you have a plan. When you have a plan, things are calm, right? Let's imagine this, guys. Let's think about how a plan can change your emotions, okay? Everyone, again, take 1 second, listen to me on this because this is important. Let's imagine you're back in high school, you're back in middle school, you're back as an elementary student. And let's say, out of nowhere, right, the fire alarm goes off. If the fire alarm goes off back in high school or middle school, everyone jumps. Everyone's like, oh, is there a fire? And then everyone starts kind of going all over the place, right? What if they, again, told you there will be a fire drill in 20 minutes from now? In 20 minutes, we will have a fire drill. In 10 minutes, there will be a fire drill. There will be a fire drill in the next 1 minute. The fire alarm goes off. No one cares. No one, again, is jumping out of their seat. No one's freaking out because you had the prep, because you knew it was coming, because you had an understanding. Your emotions went from this when the fire alarm went off, right, where you just didn't care, but when you didn't know it before, you were running around with your head cut off because you were scared there was an actual fire. So what am I trying to explain here? I'm trying to explain the fact that if you, again, get prepped, you don't have to be, again, scared. You don't have to, again, be nervous. You don't need to be freaking out 24/7. It's okay to obviously, get excited and get the adrenaline rush, but you still can do things right by, again, not being overwhelmed. PMI right here, guys. PMI, unfortunately, not getting that spike. BBIO, still watching for that little bit of a drop on down on BBIO. SNDK, trying to get a little bit of a crazy move. SNDK, again, SNDK, I want to short that one up near 875-900. You guys know I want to do a massive short on that play. 875-900 is the goal. Guys, we do have FSLY still trying to push on up a little bit. FSLY still, again, working its way on up right now. I really want to turn, the majority of my attention over on FSLY. That's the stock that I think has the best potential for me to be able to make some good money and make some good cash. So I would like to see this one keep on going, keep on spiking. FSLY, push all the way up towards 1650. Push all the way up towards 1690. I'm just going to slowly add at new highs. I'm going to slowly add at new highs above $16, guys. All right, little heads up for you. Not in on anything right now. You guys can see my position box. It's all I've had was one trade so far over on PMI. And again, congratulations to anyone that shorted PMI. PMI's just been fading and falling and dropping. PMI's been getting some weakness. If you guys are still shorting PMI from 260, 270 all the way down to $2, you guys are doing great, crushing it. FSLY, still one of our top plays here. Guys, NCI, a little bit of a pop. I like it. Also, EVMN creeping its way on up. Hey, that's going to be a slow and steady play, right? That's going to be very slow and steady. So again, EVMN, I don't like the break of 30 is where I think it can get hotter, but I really think this is going to be like EVFM. I think it's going to be more of like an afternoon play. So that's going to be a little bit more of an afternoon play, guys. Just little heads on up. Also, little heads on up here, traders. Tomorrow is the last day of the trading tournament. Tomorrow is the last day of the trading tournament. Little heads on up for you guys. So the thing is, for everyone that has entered the trading tournament, and just little heads on up, if you guys have not entered the trading tournament, you can still enter right now. If I were you and you have not entered the trading tournament, enter it right now and just YOLO a trade. Remember, the first place winner will be receiving a $200,000 funded trading account. If you are not in first place, YOLO a trade today. Remember, it doesn't mean anything if you lose. If you lose, guys, no big deal. You didn't pay anything to be in it. So again, I would sign up if I were you. YOLO a trade, go after it, see if again you can come in first place. People are making some big money already, $30,000 plus. So the thing is, you kind of have to catch up. The only way that it's probably possible is to type in the US 500 and just go full account and see if the S&P 500 is going to spike or drop. right? It's you gotta have to YOLO a trade at this point, but you know, you definitely have potential to kind of make that quick money. CHOW, SGN, JDXG, KXIN, ELPW. Right now, team, we're still watching for that next possible spike. Next possible rip, next possible run. Staying alert on absolutely everything. No forcing. Yep, as well here, traders. Everything you see on my screen right here and right now, that is all over on Trade Ideas. They are having their Cupid Valentine's Day sale. This ends, guys, tomorrow. If you have not yet, sign on up to Trade Ideas, 22% off. Type in the word DECMAR22 or scan your phone right now over on that QR code. But Trade Ideas, my scanners, all you guys got to do is sign up and I will send you my scanner codes. So scan that link, go ahead, click that link, and you guys will be all set, ready to rock. Get Trade Ideas and I will send you my charts. I will send you everything you need. I send these out probably 4 to 5 people a day. I probably have 4 to 5 people send me the receipts from Trade Ideas, and I just send you my scanner codes, give you my settings, make sure that you guys are all ready to rock. Guys, BBIO, probably getting ready for that drop here pretty soon. You know, BBIO is getting pretty weak. You're probably going to get a very small dip buy. FSLY, guys, is starting to turn and fade at this time as well over on FSLY. Deck, does Fox Runner give any sort of discount this weekend? They don't have a sale this weekend, but you guys can still always get 30% off with the code word Foxy. So 30% off, code word Foxy for 30% off, and that's where you guys can get it. All right, awesome. So let's try to find our trade today, guys. Let's try to find our move here. Also, Fox Runner's coming on down to their final big updates. Mobile app for, again, push alerts, watch list, mobile financial alerts, and then on top of that, their Bazinga partnership integration, where they're not only having Fox Runner's news, but they're also having Bazinga's news as well, all the exclusive news. So that's going to be an absolute game changer once that happens. So a lot of very cool things coming on up. Cool things on Trade Ideas, cool things on Fox Runner, cool things with the PDT rule dropping over on Cobra. We have the one-stop prop tournament coming down to an end tomorrow. A lot of cool stuff happening. Little side note, guys, FSLY, we are still waiting for that little squeeze and pop to $16 or higher. Hopefully we can get it. Right now, we are sitting with a $310 profit. Obviously, again, the goal today is $2,000. Goal today is $2,000. But it's hard to do it when, again, it's 30-mile-per-hour winds. It's like going outside. It's like basically saying, hey, I want to shoot par on a golf. I want to shoot 72, but there's 30-mile-per-hour winds. We can try our best, but it's going to be a little tricky. Most important thing is let's have some fun. Let's keep the ball in play, and let's, again, stay green on the day. I'm looking around. I'm staying alert. PMI trying to get a little pop. Again, PMI does have that chance to pop back up towards around that 260 mark. You know, I like PMI still, if it could ever get all the way back up towards that 260 mark. I mean, PMI, it was the best mover so far today. And, you know, the best case scenario would be like 260, 270, hit that area, short back on down to 250. You know, basically getting in and out, getting in and out, getting in and out, just trying to make some quick money. And then on top of that, we still have FSLY. We want to see if we can get up towards around $16. NCI got halted on the upside. Let's see. NCI, oh, okay. Hey, why not? Let's go take a look. NCI just got halted on the upside. When you guys take a look over on NCI, strong resistance up near around 245. And now, team, take a look right now, okay? Would you guys agree with me? I always like, again, you know, trying to get your agreement. You know, what I'm looking for a lot of times is I look for the overall platform. Like, when I take a look at a daily chart, what I'm looking for is I look to try to find the area that makes common sense. So what do I realize? I say to myself, here's an old spiking high. Here's an old spiking high. I also see, here's an old spiking high. 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 Basically what I do when I'm looking for where is the strong resistance area, I try to ask myself, what makes the most sense? So for me, it's like somewhere, let me grab this and kind of move it. It's like somewhere right here. Would you guys not agree? A little bit above, a little bit above, a little bit above, a little bit below, a little bit underneath, a little bit below. It's kind of like this area would be like the area that makes the most sense to me on where I think the stock could turn and fade. So, you know, when I do that, that's kind of coming right around that 245 mark. Top resistance, top resistance. So now I have like my overall area. Now what I think about is let's do a little underneath. Let's do a little bit above. Let's do a little right at. You know, and that's kind of how I come up with my resistance signs. I look at the past, I circle all the previous highs, I look for the common denominator, like the common area, and then I go a little bit above, I go a little underneath, I go right at it. But right now, again, NCI unfortunately isn't even getting up towards that area. We're not getting up towards that top. JDZXG, JDZXG. Let's see what we have here, team. We have coin going lower. Let me take a look. Yeah, I mean, guys, Bitcoin should keep on falling. I want Bitcoin sub 40,000. Again, sub 45,000, I'm going to start entering Bitcoin. Sub 40,000, enter it big. But right now, it's like we're only at 67,000. I think Bitcoin's going down even lower. Year to date, we're down 22%. Over, again, the last 6 months, we're down 42%. Bitcoin should go down towards sub 50. Sub 50 is kind of like, you know, let's start getting ourselves involved, right? So we want about another $17,000 drop over on Bitcoin to start getting ourselves ready. Do we have anything that's still fighting right here, team? PMI is pretty much done with. PMI is pretty much done with. NCI had a spike and again a big time sell-off. JDZG basically had a nice rip and run and start fading back on down. FSLY, is that starting to get a little close? FSLY got up to 1560 there. So FSLY is the best bet. Best bet to try to break up towards 1620, 1630, and you know, then we start getting a little bit of some shorts. We are still getting slightly higher lows. We have a little bit of a channel at this time. So we do have FSLY, a little bit of a channel at this moment. But you know, it's still, it got to hold 15 bucks. So here's the FSLY channel at this time. And you guys can see, I mean, some would call this little bull flag pattern. It's not like a super flag where it's getting tighter and tighter and tighter inside of its wedge. But you can again say, hey, FSLY, this is one of the best plays so far. FSLY, we are building higher lows. FSLY, we can clearly see where we're supposed to buy and where we're supposed to sell. FSLY is giving us an easy opportunity to realize, okay, hey, guess what? Whenever the stock comes on up towards the red line, look for a reversal. Look for a reversal. When the stock comes on down towards the blue line, look for a dip buy. Look for a dip buy. So that's basically where we're at this moment, right? Getting a good understanding of FSLY and be able to say to ourselves, all right, hey, this is where we can go ahead and make money. All right, here, team. Still slowly moving our way on up. Any opinion on entering MSTR versus Bitcoin straight up? I mean, the thing is, MSTR is going to keep going down lower most likely as Bitcoin drops. You know, when Bitcoin comes down to 50,000, MSTR should be at like $90. That's probably like the best overall opportunity. That's like the best overall chance for you. Right now, doing everything we can. No forcing by any sort of trader. AXR here. CHOW. Guys, FSLY is starting to drop a little bit. We're still kind of in that little standstill. Take a look over on FSLY. FSLY, guys, starting to get ugly now. Notice what's happening. So FSLY is starting to crack. What's the next area for a possible dip buy? VWAP? I would say right above the VWAP, guys, would be the next possible dip opportunity. So if you want to get a little after it, it's going to be in the 1460s here, guys. Little heads on up. If you want to get ready for that possible dip buy, you know, that anywhere in the 1450s is best, but a 1460s might just be able to do it. Again, it's not going to be easy, but you could do like a 1451, 52, right? A 40, 41, 47, little bit of a bounce and, you know, back on up. You know, see, there's a little bounce. All right, already starting to happen on a little bit of a bounce. Gonna probably cancel that one. Where's BBIO at? Guys, BBIO came on down towards around 78.80. I never got filled on that play over on BBIO. Just a little heads on up. I wanted to get filled on BBIO, but, you know, I'm gonna cancel my BBIO right now because I really don't care about that one too much. FSLY, I'm going to cancel my shorts at 16.10. That's not going to happen right now. And then FSLY is already getting that little bit of that dip. All right, so right now, guys, I have 0 orders. You know, again, I'm up $300. I know that's not much, but at least it's something. You know, we are searching everywhere we possibly can just to find a little bit of hype, just to find a little bit of buying volume right now. Just to like, it is a slow day today. Good job, got in on a short. Hey, if you guys made some money over on that short, nice work. Next shorting opportunity would be up towards around 1510. 1510, guys, is going to be the old bounce play. The old bounce play, aka support, is now going to hold up as resistance. So if you guys do get a little spike up towards around that 1510 mark, you could actually look for a short and be able to say, oh wow, old resistance is most likely going to hold up as new support. Maybe even a little higher, like 1515. I'll put it in 1511 short, 1514 short, 1518 short, 1522 short. In case we ever get a little spike back on up. Little spike back on up, look for a little short. A lot of times, guess what happens? Old support, aka the area that you bounced off here, the area that you bounced off here, the area that you bounced off here, now is going to turn into the resistance line when you spike on up towards this area. You spike on up here, that's where you reverse back on down. So again, if we do get a little popping, little movement towards the upside, we can go ahead and look for some shorts at that area. PMI's dust. PMI's done with. PMI's over. We don't really need PMI at this moment. SGN not doing anything for us. Is JDZG fading on falling. LRHC barely any volume. You know, really, guys, really the only thing we're doing is trying to nitpick FSLY. That's it. We're trying to nitpick this one. Now, what do I mean by that? Is like, we're just trying to find any little reversal area we can to try to add a little bit more money. Now, I will say probably what we're doing right now is a little bit more dangerous. You know, we're not really waiting for perfect setups. We're kind of just trying to get, you know, quick little profits. So that's kind of what I'm looking at right now, seeing if I can get a little pop on up towards that 1520 mark, get a short entry, hit that blue line, and reverse right back on down. So kind of more waiting for like, hey, can this one get a little pop on up and then get a short right back on down? That's more of my goal at this moment. So what I'm looking for here, traders, little heads on up, is I'm looking for it to pop up towards around 1520, hit this blue line, and then retreat back down to 1490 and just make a quick dollar. So, I mean, it did just come up towards around 1515 there for a second, and now trying to retreat. But you guys can see what I mean. Notice how, again, we have bounce play, sell off, old again, bounce play area now holds up as resistance. NCI, new high of the day. NCI, guys, we know this one, 245. 245 is that old area of resistance. 245 traders, that's the one again we went through. We looked at all the old spiking highs. So NCI is nowhere near 245 right now, but if it can get near 245, we definitely would like it. How's the overall markets today? S&P 500, little fade. S&P 500, little fade, little drop. You know, but we did have a small gap up, but it's kind of mixed markets right now. As you guys can see, the Dow at this moment, Dow's up 226 points. The NASDAQ is up or down 1 point. The S&P 500 is up 15 points. So not much. Not much. I'm getting a little nitpicky over on FSLY and seeing if this one is going to be able to keep on popping on up, hit again like 1520 to 1530, fall back down to 1490, make another 300 bucks, try to push myself up $600 on the day. It's more what I'm looking at. Get these little tiny climbs here, starting to drop back on down. If you guys got a 1510 or 1518 entry, it's pretty solid so far. And again, I like doing these smaller 250 share increments. I feel good. Camera's down. Give me 2 seconds. I'll replace it. Sitting back here, traders, waiting. GLE's 40 cents. RUBI just got a little bit of a rip, guys. Take a look over on RUBI. RUBI right now here, traders. Everyone turn your attention over to RUBI. Random little spiker just popped up on the high of the day momentum scanner. RUBI trying to get a little bit of action. Guys, RUBI going to be looking for some shorts here. Now, RUBI, this is a play. I would probably do 200 shares at a time. Stock is randomly trying to spike on up. Maybe, again, I would just kind of look at this. As fast as this one goes on up is as fast as this one can go on down. So, you know, it's one of those weird plays. It might get halted on the downside right now. Let's see. Just spiked up to $6. Not halted yet. Might get halted. If it does get halted, I just want to be ready to go ahead and short this play. So RUBI just went randomly from $4 to $6. Now it's halted back onto the downside. Now, again, we are nitpicking at this moment, traders. We are trying to find anything in this market that can help us make some money. What do you guys think right now? What's going through your mind at this moment? Should we not trade today? Should we not put ourselves in a position? Should we just do little baby shorts? Should we, what is going through your mind on, what's the right way to trade? Should we just sit back and wait? Should we see if anything else is going on? That's kind of where we're at this moment. EVMN, still again the play I'm watching for that $30 break. We still got FSLY as well. FSLY could easily try to squeeze and spike. We're going to see what we can do here. See where we can go. So right now here, traders, I'm just looking to see where this momentum is going to take us. Come on now! Come on! FSLY starting to fade and fall. Discipline, 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 discipline. CHOW, I like it. CHOW still trying to push itself on up here slightly. S&P 500. Guys, SPY, a little bit of a pullback right now. SPY starting to get that drop. Again, for anyone that's YOLO in some trades over on the one-stop prop, you know, good luck. Go US 500 most likely. US 500. Right now, team. Again, everyone smash that thumbs up if you guys have not yet. WORX still trying to get some hype. FSLY. I do think EVMN is still a great buy for later on this afternoon. So I think when things kind of calm down, things are pretty calm, but I'm thinking that could still get that little bit of spike. I also still think FSLY is going to get an attempted squeeze here. I still think there's a chance that FSLY is going to run and spike up towards this blue line. This blue line might be all the way up towards like 1540 at this point. If FSLY keeps on spiking, the next short is going to be somewhere in the... Next short's going to be somewhere around 1540, 1550. That's what I think. So it would be 1544, 47, 48, 49. So I would say 1540s over on FSLY if we can get something like that. So again, right now, I'm still watching FSLY for a little bit of this pop. Giving FSLY a little bit of this pop, a little bit of this climb, a little bit of this move. Right now, again, FSLY, we're still watching this one to see if we can get back above 15. If we can get it back above 15, we might be able to get a little bit of action, but this one's still slowly fading. CHOW still has some action. Again, CHOW, I'm kind of ignoring a little bit. I'm not the biggest fan of these smaller plays, but we do have a 100% mover over on CHOW. Most likely, I do believe this one's going to fall back down towards like 96 cents. Nothing, though. Still, again, sitting back, staying smart here. Deck, how's the watch hunt going? It's going. I'm putting a little effort into it. Again, the only reason I said this, guys, is I said this yesterday for anyone who doesn't know. I'm kind of looking to be able to purchase like a decent, nice watch. You know, when I went to Mar-a-Lago last week, and I will say, every politician I spoke to, every CEO I spoke to, nearly every single person had some sort of, again, you know, nice watch. And I was like, you know what? I think I need to pull the trigger on maybe just like a nice watch in case I ever get invited back to one of these events again. In case I ever, again, you know, whatever events, any business meetings I have in the future, maybe I should, again, you know, invest into that, you know, so I'm just not showing up naked. Now, I'm not saying I want to spend, you know, 6 figures on a watch, but I definitely have been doing a little research, trying to find one that, finding one that I like. I don't want to just buy one to buy one. I kind of want to find, I'm waiting for one to speak to me. I'm waiting for one that says, hey, you know what? I feel good rocking that. So I'm waiting for one. I'm waiting for one to speak to me. I'm waiting for one to kind of stand up and say, you know what? I'm built for you. I'm built for these wrists. I'm built for it. So I'm looking. Once I find something, we'll find it. We're going to find something I like. Find something I'm good with. We're going to see what we can do. See what we can get. So it's fun though. It's like a little new world to me. You know, I am a guy who doesn't wear anything. I don't wear necklaces. I don't wear rings. I don't wear jewelry. I don't wear anything. But I feel like I should invest. I feel like I should invest in maybe a nice, solid watch. That's what I'm thinking about. Just for the things that I do. Seeing them, trying them on out. Got to go to a store. I like it. Maybe I should. Maybe I'll take this weekend. Maybe I'll say to my wife, hey wife, I know it's Valentine's Day. I got some other more important things to do this weekend. I'll tell you this. So I know I've done my research. Obviously, there's Rolexes, there's Patek Philippe, there's APs, there's what else? Hublot. There's Omega. I kind of want to do something that maybe like not everyone knows. That I kind of want to go off the little beaten path a little bit. So there's been one watch company that I kind of have been studying a little bit that I'm like, oh, you know what? These guys are pretty sick. Not everyone knows who they are. They're not, again, it's not super flashy. But you know what? I think it's pretty cool. So this is kind of what I'm leaning towards right now. You guys give me your thoughts, all right? For anyone who actually knows watches way more than I do, this is my thoughts on what I'm looking at least. So what I'm looking at, what I think, again, looks good. So let me bring it on over. I am looking at, oh, hold on. I like this, I think. I like this. Vacheron Constantine, brown dial, brown strap. This one kind of speaks to me a little bit. I kind of like the brown dial. I didn't think I would. Brown dial, brown strap, little VC, little Vach action right here. I feel like not many people know this company. It's the oldest watchmaking company in the world. I kind of like this one. This is one I feel like I can get connected with. What do you guys think? It's kind of where I'm leaning towards at this moment. Little Vacheron, baby. Constantine. What do you guys think of that? Anyone who knows watches, am I on the right track? I like that one, though. The little brown on brown for some reason. Guys, little heads on up. CHOW is getting some hype. CHOW. All right, now CHAW is getting a little crazy. We could probably go ahead and check that on out. Let's go over towards it, guys. CHOW. Let's go over towards it. Let's get ourselves prepared. All right, now that we got a trade, we can actually focus. All right, FSLY, guys. FSLY not doing anything just yet. I still like FSLY, but you have to adjust your trade. Now, again, FSLY, look for shorts up near around the 1550s. Okay, so FSLY, actually go higher than 1540s at this point because you have to go next to the blue line. Okay? The blue line will be resistance. That's actually all the way up towards like 1560 at this point. 1564. It actually might be a quick little new high of the day. So I'm actually staying smart and just waiting to see if this thing again pops back up towards that blue line. FSLY again. All right, let's go back over to Chow. Guys, Chow right now. Chow. You guys tell me, where is Chow going to get up to? Take a look at the daily chart. Chow, where is the target? The target on Chow is going to be right here at 191. 191 target. Now, do I think it's going to get up to 191? No, I don't. I don't think, again, we are going to get up towards, again, 191. I think, again, that play has potential to be able to spike on up, but probably not get to that top area. Little heads up as well, FSLY right now, traders. As I'm speaking about it, it's trying to grind its way on up towards that blue line. So do not enter entries at, again, 1530s or 1540s. I don't like that. I like next to the blue line. That's going to be, I think, better for us to have a better opportunity to be able to get filled on that short. Let me see how much, again, shorts are over on Chow, though, real quick. Chow, let's say I want to get 5,000 shares on the short side. Inquire about this. 5,000 shares over on the short side, locate lowest. That's going to cost me 25 bucks on Chow. That's okay. I think that's fine. 25 bucks, nothing crazy. Chow, we are accepted. Now, I don't think Chow, as I said, is going to get all the way up towards, again, that 591-ish mark. I think that's a little too high, or that 191 mark. So 191's kind of up there, but I would say maybe 150s, 160s is a lot more reasonable. So when is Chow getting unholted? Chow's getting unholted. 10:05 should be 10:10. I'm thinking about doing 500 shares at a time. 500 shares at a time. Anything above 150s, right? Let's go 154, short. 157, short. 161, short. 164, short. 169, short. 171, short. 174, short. 178, short. So basically, I'm basically shorting from the 150s all the way up towards the 190s. You know what I mean? So I like that, guys. If Chow could be able to gap up, get to 150 or higher, I start entering shorts. Now, we still have FSLY, though. Still working. FSLY. FSLY. We are still not getting filled on that play just yet. You guys know we want to try to get up towards this area. 1560s, 1570s. The blue line is our target, whenever that blue line is hit. Okay? That blue line is the target. That blue line is the goal. FSLY, a little bit of a drop here, guys. I want to still see if that can get that squeeze and spike up towards on some new highs. WRX, again, I'm not a fan of stocks that are 30 cents. So again, I don't like playing stocks that are 30 cents, just not for me. Stocks that are 20 cents, I don't like it. Too small. You know, I don't like how a stock moves 5 cents and it's like, oh, it's up 90%. You know, I want to see some movement. You know, I don't like trying to make money off of 4-cent moves. I don't like that. I would rather make money off $2 moves, $3 moves. You know, it's easier for me to predict a $3 move than it is for me to predict like a 2-cent, you know, up or down. You know, and also, again, who trades stocks that are 30 cents or lower? You know, people with small accounts, aka new traders, aka traders that don't follow the rules. So there's less predictability. Less predictability in those type of plays. Guys, little heads on up. We do have 2 orders set. I have orders set on Chow, and I have orders set right now over on FSLY. So again, my position box, I only have 1 trade. I made $310 today, and that's it. Chow, Chinese play. Yep, always got to be careful of that. Those Chinese stocks, absolutely. Guys, we should be, guys, we're unholted. Unholted right now. Chow, next halt area, though, is 140. 140 is the next halt area. Again, I would like to get filled on this play, as I said, 150 or higher. You know, we might get halted again at the 140 area, but I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait. And if I don't get filled, the worst case scenario is I don't get filled. Like, that's not bad. If the worst case scenario is, oh, Deck, you don't get filled, you don't make money, it's okay. Today's already been an iffy day. And on top of that, you know, we're already up $310. We know, again, we're basically forcing a little bit right now. That's the issue. We're forcing a little bit. CHOW here, traders trying to get a little bit of action. I believe CHOW, what was the news last night here? What do we have here? FSLY trying to push on up. CHOW. Thursday, last night, we did have its earnings report. So if you guys take a look right here, we did have Chow announce its first half 2025 financial results. So it was an earnings report last night. Little heads up for you guys. So that's why Chow went on a spike. Did have an earnings report last night. Chow hit new high of the day. Make sure that you guys are all set here. Guys, let's go back over to FSLY, see if we're getting closer. Guys, FSLY, we might be getting filled here relatively soon. FSLY still trying to build itself on up. Now, FSLY, the short area is all the way up towards around 1575 at this point. So FSLY, 1575 is kind of like the next shorting opportunity for us. So again, remember what I'm doing. I'm only going to get filled when we actually hit our resistance line. You know, as the stock is not getting overextended, it's kind of just rising slowly with that blue line. That blue line will be the top area most likely. So again, it's like at this point, you have to go again, you know, 200 shares. And again, you know, 1575 short, 1576 short, 1570, you know, 1581, right? You gotta have to. Got to go up towards those high areas. Go up towards those high areas. That's where you just have a better chance of success. So you got to get that overextended spike, that little overextended move. You know, we got to hit that blue line. Hit that blue line. That's where we have the best chance of making money. So still, again, watching to see what we can do here. Obviously, today's been a very slow day, guys. Very slow day. And I actually think Chow does not have any news. I think I was looking at a press release from a little while ago. We can keep our eyes peeled over on Chow here. Hopefully, again, when Chow, we can maybe still get up towards that 150 mark. I mean, we do have shares to short on Chow. The best area to short Chow, as we know, is going to be up near that 50-day moving average. If I jump in on Chow right now at 123, I'm just gambling. I'm just hoping that the stock falls. You know, yes, we haven't seen many stock spikes, so there is odds of turns and falls. Yes, there is an upper shadow right here, so there are odds of turns and falls. But would I ever do this trade off stream? No, I wouldn't. You know, the thing is, it's like if I was not streaming right now, to be honest with you, I would just be like, all right, nothing going on today. I'm out of here. So it's like, I don't want to get into the habit of trying to force something to just entertain. I don't want to get into the habit of just forcing something to just be like, hey guys, I traded today. I don't want to do that, right? So I kind of want to wait, see where, again, this momentum takes us. Chow right here is getting a little bit of fade and fall. FSLY, guys, unfortunately not doing too much. It is probably the slowest day we have seen in probably the past month or so. I'm going to cancel all my orders, and I'm just going to open up the floor real quick to see if you have any sort of questions, comments, or concerns. Yeah, Reese, I'm going to ask that. We'll try to adjust that for sure. So right here, team, any questions, comments, or concerns, please let me know. You know, it's such a slow day today. It's really, really tough to try to go ahead and make some big money. You know, you're forcing a lot today. And, you know, some days are going to be better than others. Some days are going to be hotter than others. You know, we're not going to put ourselves in any sort of bad position whatsoever. You know, we do have a 3-day weekend coming on up. You guys do have off on Monday. A little heads on up. So again, tomorrow is our last day to kind of get after it. Now, again, we are adding to the win rate. We do have our one trade today, $310. It's nowhere near what I wanted, but it's just I can't do anything. You know, if I wanted to go outside and golf and shoot my record low, if it's 30-mile-per-hour winds, it's probably just not going to happen. Same exact thing right here. You know, FSLY, you know, it's not, that's our only option. The only one I would say is maybe a sleeper pick would be EVMN. You know, do not forget about EVMN. I still think EVMN has a chance. I still think EVMN has potential. And if I see this thing popping up this afternoon, yeah, I'm going to pull the trigger on it. So this afternoon, if I see EVMN starting to build on up, I will go after that play. Brendan, Deck, I just got my first funded account, $50,000. What do you think? Again, that's absolutely awesome. I will say again, be slow. Be slow with it. Take your time. Traders, something that I always say, I say this all the time, and I will say this to 99% of people, and probably only 4% of people listen. If you want to be a successful stock trader, it will take probably a year before you fully understand the markets. The number one mistake I see people make is that they just all of a sudden say, hey, I have $10,000, let me trade, and you just suck. Guys, it doesn't matter what you do in life. Most of the time you will suck when you first start. I am not a good doctor because I've never studied how to be a doctor. I am not a good lawyer because I don't know anything about law. I don't know, again, anything about, let's say, being a tax accountant because I don't study, again, tax codes. I am not a good construction worker because I've never studied it. If you want to lose 6 pounds of fat before the summer, how can you do that? Is it going to happen overnight? No, it takes probably 2-3 months to see results. Stock trading is no different. But for some reason or another, people always open up an account, expect to be great, and get angry when they don't see the result. If you wanted to lose 20 pounds before the summer, do you work out 1 or 2 days and say, what the heck, why am I still fat? No, you have to realize it takes probably 3 to 4 months before you lose it. Stock trading is the same thing. Hey, I want to be a doctor. Go to school for 8 years. I want to be a lawyer. Go to school for 8 years. Hey, I want to be a stock trader. You are probably going to struggle your first year. I say that not to be discouraging. I say that so you're understanding of it. You have to go into this job right now and say to yourself, you know what? Sean's right. I am brand new to the stock market. I am brand new to trading. I have not successfully made any money. It's probably going to take me a year to understand. Hey, if you start picking up Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, you are going to get your ass kicked for the first year. Hey, I want to become a marathon runner. Probably for the first year, you're only going to be able to run 2, 3, 4, 5 miles. It's going to take time. And I just want every person to understand that about stock trading. Because so many people, again, get upset that they don't make $1 million in their first month. You are going to struggle. You are going to suck. You are going to be awful for your first few months. Do not let that deter you from being a great stock trader. Well, Deck, I can't lose all that money. Paper trade. Do prop firm accounts where it's fake. And then once you believe you're ready, once you believe that you understand it, then you start going over to real money. Biggest mistake I see traders make. They save up $10,000, they start trading right away, they lose $10,000. That's like basically putting your whole entire, let's say, hey, I have to win my first 5 law cases. Oh, I'm a freshman in college. You don't know anything about law yet. You're gonna get wrecked. You know? So it's like you have to, again, stick with it, but you have to understand the first 6, 8, 12 months are going to be difficult. Once you get over that hump is where you guys are going to be great. Same exact thing as learning a language. I can't speak German. I can't study German for one day and be pissed I can't speak it fluently. But I can guarantee after a year, if you show up every day for a year to speak German, I guarantee probably at the end of it, you're probably speaking pretty good German. Right? Let's go inside. On sait son comporter. On sait son besoin. So again, I want you guys to be able to understand it. JMA, do you have like a random ticker that you love because it was your best day trade of that year? Not really. Again, I love anything that has volume, right? There's not one play I love. There's really not. It's just I love whatever's moving. Joe, that was just angry French. It was a little angry French. I'm a man of many skills. People say, Deck, you can't speak German. Hey, Deck, you can't speak French. I combined both of them. Maybe it's you that doesn't understand. I'd like what you're thinking, though, buddy. We're on the same wavelength. Ciao. Little upper shadow, little feed. FSLY, guys. Still just kind of moving a little sideways here. Traders, I think I'm going to call it here. I think I'm going to call it for this day. It's just, I know what's going to happen. I know I'm going to start getting a little antsy. I want to entertain you. I want to make you money. Then I'm going to force a trade. And not only am I forcing a trade now, but now again, we're taking a trade that's a gamble, hoping I win on it. And if we lose, then it looks even worse. I would rather be a mentor that again teaches you how to make money, but how not to lose money. Let's have discipline today, guys. Today's just not happening. Today's not seeing a day that we have a lot of big time spiking, ripping, and running. Today's just not a day that I'm not seeing, big time breakouts. Let's use our head. Let's stay smart. Ladies and gentlemen, I also want to throw this out here. We had about 8 to 10 people yesterday. If you guys want to be able to watch the live stream every single day, be part of the Tradecaster community, be part of our chat room, come on over here, be able to, again, join our chat, be able to watch all the videos in the video library, have access to absolutely everything. We are running a 30% off all memberships, lifetime, annual, and semi-annual memberships. If you guys would like to become a Tradecaster member, please email me right now at deckmartrades@gmail.com and let me know which one you would like. So basically what we have right here, guys, is if you want to become a lifetime member, instead of, again, paying $3,299, you will be paying instead $3,299 minus $990. You will be only $2,300. That's basically, again, paying 2 years to have 3 years to have access for life. Annual membership, 30% off, be around $500. Semi-annual membership, $400. It's going to be around $220. If you guys want to upgrade, send me an email right now at deckmartrades@gmail.com. Let me know what you guys want, and I will again send you an invoice for it so that you guys are all set, ready to go. But hey, it has been a blast to be here. It has been absolutely incredible every single day. Today's just a little bit slower. Can't force it. Gonna stay smart. Still wanted to live stream. Didn't want to end early, but at the same time here, guys, I just want to put myself in good positions. Stay smart here, ladies and gentlemen. Use your head. Do not force. And I just want to say thank you so much for everyone who has joined us on this absolutely beautiful day. You guys are incredible. Thank you so much, team. Help me wrap this thing on up. Let's turn up the energy. Let's turn up the excitement. We have one last day tomorrow. Valentine's Day is right around the corner. Let's be smart here. Let's do things right. And I'll see you guys back here bright and early tomorrow morning. $310 on the day. We'll take it. Better than nothing. Let's stay smart, traders. Help me wrap this thing on up. You guys know the drill. In 3, 2, 1. I love you. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your day here, ladies and gentlemen.
I should probably go to bed. I should probably turn off my phone. I should quit while I'm ahead. I should probably leave you alone.
Yeah, if I'm fine, baby, are you going for the ride? When I look into your eyes, I just wanna hold you all night.
I should probably go to bed.
Well, somebody told me you had a boyfriend who looked like a girlfriend that I had in February of last year. It's not confidential. I got potential. Rushing around.
Because of you, I never strayed too far from the sidewalk. Because of you, I learned to play on the safe side so I don't get hurt. Because of you.
Keep harder, keep better, doing faster, makes us stronger than ever. After our work is never over. Keep harder, keep better, doing faster, makes us stronger than ever. After our work is never over.
Because of you.
Keep harder, keep better,
Because of you.
doing faster, makes us stronger.
Because of you.
Keep harder, keep better.
Because of you.
Her sister was a witch!
She's up all night to the sun. I'm up all night to get some. She's up all night for good fun. I'm up all night to get lucky. We're up all night to the sun. We're up all night to get some. We're up all night for good fun. We're up all night to get lucky.
Can you stay up all night? Fuck me till the daylight. 30 for 35. Can you stay up all night? Fuck me till the daylight. 30 for 35. Give me a man after midnight. Want somebody help me chase the shadows away. Give me a man after midnight. Take me through the darkness to the break of the day.
We'll all float on, okay. And we'll all float on, okay. And we'll all float on, okay. And we'll all float on anyway.
You only say you love me when you're high. It's like we go through the same shit every night. Oh, you always swear that it's gonna change, but it never does. I'm on the pursuit of happiness, and I know everything that's shining always gonna go on me. I'll be fine.
cap and a stem, catch a wave on us. Take a shot, make a friend, just enjoy the moment. Blue sky walking on these haters. Celebrate every day like a bird.